And they should be able to hear us now. Yes, they can. There we go. Oh, I've got my thing in the wrong channel. They can't see it. There you go. All right, I think we're all set up. I think we're all set. Well, I'll turn that music down a bit, though. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew, I am disheveled today. Fuck.
Wonderful.
We're getting her going. We're getting her going. All right. We are definitely going to need a fucking recap today because it has been a hot second. We basically took an unintentional month-long hiatus as just one thing after another, just events happening, people's computers blowing up, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. But other than that, how's it going for everybody? Let's catch up for a second. How's everyone doing?
I've been working, and just unfortunately both of my D&D games lined up where I have to do a whole fuck ton of prep at the same time for both campaigns. So I've just been constantly busy.
Yeah, it's been intense for me lately as well. I got a lot of commissions and just everything happening all at once, and I'm like, I've got so much shit to do and I'm crippled and it doesn't always work.
Yeah, you're always up to some crazy shit.
Lately, yeah.
Yeah, I went from having a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old to a 5-year-old and 11-year-old in 6 days. So had 2 successful birthday parties back-to-back weekends, both boys.
Wow, they're both right at the same time?
September 3rd and September 9th, back-to-back.
Wow,
They
okay.
shooting text.
We know kind of what time of year you get busy.
That's Christmas love. That's the Christmas love. That's how you get a September baby.
Yeah, so, it must be.
But
I guess that's the one time of year you're allowed, huh?
Yeah. Yep. Eggnog and sexuals. That's how it works around here.
That's because it's Christmas.
Beckett's been asking for a PS5 for 2 years now, and we finally got our hands on one. So when we gave that to him, he lost his mind. So everything went well.
And now you've got something else to take away.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, go ahead. Mine was nothing.
No, I was just gonna say it's crazy how the PSs are just coming back into stock after how long? All the scalpers grabbing them.
Yeah, and I just refuse to pay anything over MSRP for stuff like that. I'm not going to be a part of that system. I'll just be patient and wait for them to stock up.
Yeah, anyone that does pay into that's only helping the scalpers. Fuck that shit.
Mm-hmm. I threw it on the ground.
Threw it on the ground. I love it. I love it. Oh man. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy for a lot of us. I try to still make a little bit of video game time lately. Mostly late at night. I'll come and join you guys for Phasmophobia for a while. Come get the crap scared out of me for a little bit, and then yeah. My light's not light enough. Wrong buttons. Right buttons. That should be good. Yeah. All right. Let's get into some RPGs then. So to get into things from last time, before we get into that, let me actually start the recording bit. Make sure it doesn't explode. Let's not forget to record, shall we? Not that it matters as much since I just do these raw these days anyways, but just in case. There we go.
Doing it raw.
Giving it raw to you guys.
That's how you get a 5 and an 11-year-old.
Oh,
that was good. That was actually pretty good. All right. Okay. So last time you guys decided to finally take on the vampires. You decided because you were tasked to deal with the Las Peronas de Sangre vampires, which you took a little while sort of getting going, but last session you actually decided to get there. You got the 50 cal mounted onto the one vehicle, the Oldsmobile, and you got both vehicles sort of ready to give her, and you decided you were going to take out as many using the vehicles as you could before venturing inside. And you did so. You managed to get them all prepped up, and you headed out there. You surprised them fairly well, all things considered. You managed to take a lot of them with unawares of what was going on, and you went at, you went at dusk or something like that. I think it was nighttime. Like, you actually waited, and you didn't do it like during the day like I thought you would, but you still managed to get out fairly well. And there was a mixture of shooting people with awesome guns, hitting them and pinning them with cars, getting out and like beating them, and all sorts of fun things. You took out the guys that were basically running like a vampire chop shop in the warehouse bit upstairs. And once you took care of them, you searched around the area and you discovered that there was indeed a downstairs where, going down, you realize it was very dark down there. And at first, only Doc was able to sense things, because he's discovering he has these like new senses about him, which is disconcerting in its own way. I'm sure that's something Doc's going to be thinking about on his lonesome, trying to figure out what's going on. But as you get down there, you could sense other forms here, other pulses of blood. You could hear the heartbeats. And when you get down there, I think it was, as you were coming down the stairs, I think it was Carson, you like went ass over tea kettle and like stumbled down the stairs, and it was all loud, and then we sort of went straight into like a conflict scenario. You guys managed to get some like light and stuff going on, and despite it being a little scary for a few moments, the head vampire wasn't the hardest thing, but he wasn't easy either. And when he started zipping around, you got a little bit worried, but you managed to very thoroughly kick most of their butts. Thanks in part to the fact that Jack had, I think it was Jack, someone knew one of the or one of the, like, not vampires, but the people that were with them, the people that were like working with them, and he's just like, oh hey, I'm just here because money, and you managed to sort of like turn him to your side, and so you had a little bit of help with that as well. But you did manage to take out the head vamp, looted what stuff they had, which wasn't a terrible amount, but you got some really cool ciphers out of it, little bit of gear, but most important, you took the vampire problem out. And with that, I do believe there was nothing else we needed to wrap up after that. That's just kind of where we left it. Did I miss anything in particular anyone can think of?
Oh, you pretty much nailed it, I think.
Lee had a flamethrower for a while.
That's true.
Outside of the fun particulars like the flamethrower, yeah, you pretty much nailed the plot.
So what we're going to do is you wrap up the vampires. Basically, you go back, you let Isha know that the vampires have been dealt with and whatnot. She thanks you very much, because this means that this was one of the main issues in the area, one of the main last supernatural threats that she knew about, at least. So you've just probably saved a lot of lives. And as a result, she says she'll contact you if anything else happens, but otherwise she says that she's just go rest, relax for a few days, recuperate, things like this. We don't need that up right now. But yeah, so with that, you guys are going to go and you get a few days to relax, which, unless someone has something specific they'd like to call out that they kind of wanted to handle or do, whether it's something from your character arc or just something that you would like to see resolved, we can fast forward. But does anyone have anything they want to tinker with in a few days?
Before the downtime, when we're all there, Carson is mysteriously not there, and he's going to show up because Duke ordered a bunch of pizza.
Okay.
Oh, he's got the pizza plated at. Oh, let's go.
Oh my god.
What?
Magnificent greetings, cosmic voyagers. Welcome to Pizza Planet, where the flavors of the universe await your palate. Prepare to embark on a celestial culinary adventure as we serve you stellar slices of cosmic delight. I will deliver a pizza, and this is what I will be wearing for the rest of the session.
So you have a prop, and you just pulled that shit out of your ass. Is everyone good if I just give him like 2 experience for that? I think
That's
everyone...
a damn Lulu. If you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh
That
my
was amazing.
God. He gets 1 for each item of clothing. That's
Yes, I love that so much.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah. $30 total on Amazon. I couldn't pass it up.
That's
I
not
love
bad
it.
at all.
Not bad at all.
That's
And it's my
fucking
Halloween costume.
amazing.
$15 per experience point? Yeah, I'd say that's worth it.
Pay to win. Kids games. You heard it here first.
We know how to do it now.
Yeah. No,
Well done, Adam. Well done indeed.
Take the 2 experience. That's fucking nuts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even extra.
She's
Oh.
gonna kick himself. He missed that. Oh my God.
That's
I
amazing.
do have some downtime before the fast forward.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember the parts that I ordered from Germany for my reverse thermal
Yes.
night goggles that I was converting? Would those
Yes.
have came in and I'd have time to tinker with that?
Yeah, I'll say that they've come in. You like the next day, like as you're like just chilling around, like the place that you live at, the I think it was the house. You get your package from Germany.
Yeah, I would have definitely spent some time to tinker with it, converting the night vision goggles into the reverse thermal goggles to basically see the opposite of what thermal vision would give you. So
Interesting.
anti-thermal glasses, so the
Interesting.
cold in the air as opposed to the warm.
I see, because you're still looking for ghosts, for spooks.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So you want to put this stuff together. It's going to be a little bit of work because you're inventing something, right? So I would definitely say this is going to be an intellect task, and you don't really have any like tinkering or inventing skills per se, so it's just straight up intellect task. I'm gonna say let's give this a difficulty of 4 is what we're kind of aiming for here.
Select task, difficult, and get back into Foundry. Accidentally exit out. Un momento.
Yep, it happens. Being in a web browser, you'll be like, all right, I'm just gonna close this one. Ah, shit. It just closes everything.
And now I'm sitting here going, how do you spell the word again?
You got
Join the
this.
session.
You got this.
Another hat Adam had.
Doc, see how smart you are, buddy.
Buddy.
All right. So definitely. So just a normal intellect roll, correct?
Intellect, it looks like it's going to be a difficulty 4. You don't have to plug it in because I've got the thing set up for it, but just to give you a rough estimate of what you're aiming for. Being nice and actually giving you the number.
Definitely going to use 2 points of effort. I'm definitely going to use. Where's the edge at? Why am I not seeing edge?
Edge automatically applies.
Oh, does it? Okay, perfect. So
Oh,
2 points
edge,
of
yeah.
effort. Here we go.
Yeah. Wow.
I am. How is that
Wait, what?
2 points of effort?
Difficulty-
And I roll a 7.
Effort for other.
Edge?
Oh, you put
Would that
effort
be
for
the 4?
other uses. You didn't do effort to ease task.
Oh my gosh.
You put it in the wrong area. So that actually beats a 4. So
Okay, thank goodness.
yeah, that's why you just put the effort in the wrong spot. That's fine. I was like, is the bug
Boomer
back?
being boomer.
But no, it's user error ID10T. It's fine. So yeah, you got 4. You got difficulty 4. That's what you needed. So you're good. You're good. You're able to, there's like a little bit of sparking, and just for a moment you thought you fucked up like the main circuit board thing that you bought from Germany, and you're like, no, fuck. And then you test it and it turns on you and it's like, beep, and you're like, yes. You do indeed create these goggles that you've been working towards. So that would actually be the end of that character arc. So you were successful at it. You got the parts. It was a multi-stage thing. It was a short character arc, but it was a character arc nevertheless. So you gain 4 experience.
Oh, go. Right. Now I need to figure out how to add that equipment to my thing. I'll worry about that later unless it comes up. I don't want to slow the game down.
We'll just add it. We'll be adding it as an artifact. We'll figure out the details after. Specifically being like the reverse thermal, I imagine it's basically going to be giving you assets towards seeing things like ghosts and specters and stuff like that. Is kind of where I figured it's coming from. And also I'll reset your intellect pool. Yeah. I'll reset your intellect pool because then you have like a couple of days resting anyways, so it's just going to be healed.
So you just made reverse infrared goggles so you can see ghosts
and souls and
that's
spirits and specters.
That's so fucking cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's been my dream since I created the character to have something to see the stuff that I deal with.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
So so you've got them with you, and so they were kind of like repurposed infrared goggles. So they look like the normal like IR, like night vision goggles or whatever, right?
Yes, yeah, for sure. And anybody that has seen me in the downtime, like however long it's been, it's like the kid that has the new toy that can't put it down. So you never see Doc's eyes. He's just constantly using these things, looking around, and just awkwardly almost looks like he's looking past you, just seeing what he can see in the void, so to speak.
I don't blame him. Whenever I get a new toy like that, I use it more than I need to. I'll find reasons to use it.
Yeah.
Doc, you invited me over. Like, let me have a turn at least.
Just go get the pizza, dude. Just go get the pizza. When you bring the pizza back, it'll be your turn.
Yeah, he's like ordering multiple pizzas and he doesn't even want pizza. He's just like, want to check out the goggles again?
So I think for Duke, he's going to be in his normal spot, but like for some reason cops come by and he says the wrong thing, talking about like how they killed the vampires, and so he sounds a little right.
Yeah.
So they actually end up taking him in
Okay.
to like a psych ward and they hold him for 72 hours.
So it wasn't like the sheriff who knows what's going on. It was like highway patrol stopped in for a drink one time and you like said bad stuff.
Yeah, like, man, that 50 cal shredded those fucking vampires, man. And they're just like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
What?
They're like, we're gonna bring you in to get assessed.
So you got actually a fairly comfortable sleep for a few nights.
Yeah, apparently.
Like in like a padded room. Well, not padded room. They don't really do that anymore. But like a nice comfortable cot with some sleepy time drugs. Because I'm assuming Duke did not go down peacefully.
No, but he didn't pull out the shotgun at least.
No, but I envision Duke like at least through fisticuffs once or twice, like broke one of the highway patrolman's nose, being like, "No, you won't take me, fucking aliens," and it's something or other.
I serve this country, you fucking communist. Like,
yeah. So they put him. He got assessed by a shrink, and they put him on like a 72-hour hold. So he had a few nights of therapy.
And a forced bath.
And no. Yeah. A forced bath.
Just one of those ones with the high power hose.
they couldn't cut his hair because they didn't want to get any blades too close to him on account of how good he is at getting items out of other people's hands.
Yeah.
So they just hosed him down from a distance.
I like that. That's fair.
Oh, use the fire hose on him. Just yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that like one of the interviewers was talking to you and writing something down with a pen, and that pen ended up like in the side of his neck. So now they just won't bring things near you.
No, he didn't go that far. He actually he resisted the first 2 days, but like day 3, he kind of, you know what, man? It's so crazy. Yeah. So we'll see what happens when he comes out. And...
All right. Yeah, I can see it.
But they did give him a bottle of sleepy time pills.
There you go. So you owe the government for that, 'cause that shit ain't free over there. I imagine you just put down like a fake address or someone else's address or something. So like someone else is getting your bar.
I put the bar.
Where you put the bar?
I put the bar.
No.
So
Isha as his emergency contact.
Isha's like, why am I getting charged for $500 and like anxiety meds? What the fuck?
Sleeping meds.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Does anyone, does Leo or Jack have anything you want to do?
Yeah, Jack wants to sell some of his illegal drugs on the streets.
All right. So you're trying to turn a little bit of a profit for a couple of days. See if you can get a little something extra going on. All right, Jack.
So, we raided that house and they the vampire den, and they had like crack pipes and stuff. I took some of their drugs. Like, let's offload them.
So this is going to be an intellect task. And you don't have any sort of social anything. I'm going to say it is probably a little on the higher side. Actually, no, we're going to do this differently. The higher you roll, the more you're going to make. But you got to roll relatively decently in order to get past you have a wealth 2 right now. So if you want to actually get up to a wealth 3, you're gonna have to roll fairly decently. Like you're looking at probably like a 5 or a 6 at least. I'd say a 6.
And don't fail, because then the cops come after you.
I don't even think I can hit a. Can I hit a 6?
Sure you can. That's an 18 on the die. And you can still apply effort. So
yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you got an effort of 1.
Yeah. Just trying to see if there's anything else I might have.
What's your character arc again?
Develop a bond.
Develop a bond.
Because Jack's biker gang all got murdered, so...
He's developing a bond right
homies.
now. With all the druggies.
He's gonna develop a bond, yeah.
All right, yeah, you're working up contacts and stuff.
Drug addiction.
Like it's not a nice kind of bond, but you're working like drug contacts. So you know what? I would say it's part of your character arc. Sure, I'll do it.
Okay,
I'll give
cool. I'm gonna effort to ease then. Fuck it.
All right, you can do a reroll if you want, or you can just see. So what I'll give you, you've succeeded enough that it'll count as developing the bond. You've gained some contacts. You'll end up getting the experience out of it, but you won't get any wealth.
I'm okay with that. Sure, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So in that case, you won't get any wealth out of it, but you will get an experience point as you gain some contacts and started developing like connections throughout.
Okay.
Like this, like we're in the northeast of Nevada, I think it is. So you're getting connections in the bustling northeast of Nevada.
Told somebody something, and they're like, "Oh, hey, yeah, here's my phone number or whatever." Cool.
I like it. Yeah, that's why I like character arcs, because it's up to the players to kind of drive those to get themselves experience.
I will remove one of my stacks of illegal narcotics.
There you go. That's probably wise. Leo, did you want to do anything?
He'd probably just go to the motel, chill out, but one night, let's say like a Friday, Saturday, he's gonna check his wallet, see he's only got like a 20 left. Go down to the payphone. He's gonna call the Pizza Planet. He's gonna be like, "Hi, can I get a pizza to the pawn shop, like to the north end of town, right?" So he's gonna get Emmett to go up there. Or Carson.
Emmett.
Sorry. Carson. Sorry. Yeah, he's gonna call up. So Carson's going up north. He's gonna call a pizza to the hotel. He's gonna be like, "Yeah, can I just get an extra large pizza to the Ike's Motel?" I think it was called. I can't see the map. I think that's where I was staying. Try to get the free pizza, right? Like,
yeah, Ike's Market and Motel.
Person's gonna look at his pizza boy buddy, like the cook or whatever, and be like, "This fucking cop always calls and tries to get fucking free pizzas. Like, I'm just gonna go 110. I don't care."
I'm gonna hang up the payphone, but I'll get him this time.
So what is your goal here, Leo? What are you trying to do here?
Pizza.
Trying to get free pizza?
I'm trying to send him to the north so he can't make it to my place in 40 minutes.
All right. Well, Carson, you don't want to get like dipped on like your paycheck or anything, so you want to make sure you get there in time. So he's forcing you to do some fancy work here. We're gonna need some driving shenanigans from Carson to make sure that you can get like through, because like it's a major highway you got to drive down, and I'm assuming he's probably being a dick and like calling during like peak times and shit.
Yeah, right at 6 dinner time, like.
So I would like a speed task from Carson for driving, please.
Okay, and so speed task, I can set it to trained because I am trained in driving.
Oh yeah. I don't know why we haven't given you a skill for driving in your skills area, but you are trained in anything to do with a car.
Yeah, if you go in my abilities, it's there. But
yeah. So you just set it to trained.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, love that.
He's like, fuck that cop. So
hat and shirt leveled him up.
Minor effect. Can you can you think of anything for a minor effect?
Yeah, it kind of ties into like my arc that I was gonna do was
okay.
I'm gonna drive so fast, and you said I'm on the highway.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like swerve in and out, and I'm gonna see one of the highway state patrols, and I'm just gonna like almost clip him and just fucking blow past him and try to get their attention because they have not been responding to my calls.
That's awesome.
And I wanted more information on my Freedom of Information Act, and they have not been giving it to me in a timely manner. So
you want to know about your dog and your old car? Like, what the hell's going on with that?
Right.
And they've just completely just stonewalled. Like they don't even accept your calls anymore. Whenever you call, you just get busy.
Yeah, it rings twice before the voicemail though. Yeah. I know that they're like, "Oh, this fucking guy." Click.
A couple times it rings once.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm still gonna deliver the pizza on time.
All right. Well, what is your so your arc is about the cops, and so this is just like flipping them the bird or whatnot.
Yeah.
Clip them, get away. Yeah. All. You know what? It's a minor effect. I kind of want to make you roll again. So you automatically like clip them, and I'm gonna give you an asset because like you were doing it in traffic at a high speed, and they're gonna have a hard time catching you. But I would like another speed task just to make sure you pull away without incident.
I fuck with that. I like that. I love rolling dice, so let's do it. So speed.
Since it's a minor effect.
All right. This time we're gonna roll a 20 and fucking do some Fast and the Furious shit here on these Nevada roads. Train. You said I have an asset. Yes.
Yeah. Give yourself an asset from that minor effect.
Cool.
I was in there with binoculars looking, but there's no way he's gonna get it this time. There's gonna be no way I'm gonna see the Fiat. Like, oh fuck.
You hear it on the old police radio.
Difficulty 8. Oh shit. Yeah, all right. You describe to me the shenanigans you pull to not only lose the cops, but the manner in which you show up at his doorstep.
So Carson is gonna be whipping down the highway. He's gonna explicitly stay away from like civilian cars, but once he has like the 2 lanes to himself, he's gonna like drop to where he's almost with the cop, and then he's gonna pull his emergency brake and do this crazy spin where he's now facing the opposite direction as the cop, and they're going the exact same speed and they're staring at each other. And I'm gonna look him in the face and I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna fucking hit the emergency brake again, flip it back around, and then fucking burn out and just keep going. And like within that, the cop has to like, he doesn't crash or anything, but he has to stop and swerve and like move out of the way. And
That's fucking awesome. And how do you show up?
Dust.
How do you show up to Leo's to the motel? Like do you just calmly go in? Do you speed in? Are you like ramping over the fence? Like what happened here?
Yeah, I would do a little bit of off-road. So after I like lose these cops and like really get that moment of like fucking pay attention to me, call me. I'm gonna veer off the side of the road. The Fiat bounces a bit, and then like I pull into the parking lot at like fucking 50 miles an hour. But I managed to again e-brake, J-turn, and like perfectly park backwards right in front of fucking like his room or whatever.
I love it. Like so smooth. Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out and be dressed like this, but I'm gonna have the big fucking Pizza Planet astronaut helmet on and do the whole spiel again. The magnificent greetings, cosmic voyagers. Welcome to Pizza Planet, where the flavors, and I'm gonna look at my watch, it's gonna be like 43 minutes.
Yeah, you say this every time. It's like the 5th time this week.
Yeah, but like I have to say the whole thing or I get in trouble, dude.
So, Leo, you don't have a lot of wealth left. You're down to your last few bucks. So I actually need a depletion roll for your wealth, please. So I need a D6. Like you might be spending your last money on this pizza. Like you were combing through your couch.
He checked the wallet and the moth flew out. Oh, hey.
Okay, you're good.
Throws the binoculars in the room. Oh, yeah. Here's 20 bucks.
What, like no tip? You see what I fucking did to get here?
Yeah, you broke the law to get here. I was not watching you.
Well, then you can tell your fucking boys in blue to fucking respond to my Freedom of Information Act and give me back my damn dog.
Look, like, I haven't seen a car go past the highway in like 2 hours. They're obviously busy over there, okay? Watching the highway. Cut him some slack there, lad.
It's like not my job to cut my employees slack. You realize that, right? Like you guys are my employees because I pay taxes.
Oh yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah. And like who gets pineapple on pizza, dude?
I like the ham, okay? Now you're getting... Don't you have a pizza to deliver?
I do, but I'm gonna fucking speed there too, and like, you know, it'll be fine.
I'll get you one of these times, Carson.
You won't.
I will get free pizza one day.
Get a car, you fucking bum.
It's getting work done!
Carson, you're definitely going to earn an experience towards your character arc, or because of your character arc, because you got attention of the highway cops that have like all but completely ignored you at this point.
Wonderful.
They might have to look into your shit a little bit more after all.
And when you go,
I'll call and like I'll know like one of the highwaymen, like Roger or something. Like Roger, man, get a hold of that kid Carson. He's going crazy.
I also took a slice of your pizza.
He notices when he gets inside and he puts his head up. God damn. I didn't like
And-
pineapples and slams the door.
And where the piece of pizza's taken, it says, "I knew you wouldn't tip." Like I wrote it in the pen.
It's for the tip. Yeah, the cop that you called, like he's like, yeah, we almost caught him again, but the dash cam wasn't on. Didn't realize it, and I got no proof. Fuck. And then we're gonna reset Carson's speed pool there because it'll be days later after. All right. That was quite an eventful couple of days for everybody. So yeah, people, you like about a week later, Isha kind of like calls you all to get you all together. Duke is already there, but like you're basically getting delivered by this like white panel van at like the same time everyone else is like just starting to show up. You're just like casually getting out of this van.
They're like, you better make it to Doc. With Doc Gilbert's.
And I feel like they don't
next week.
I feel like they don't release you like well either. Like they like throw you out of the van. Everyone else that's showing up sees like two orderlies there in like the orderly outfit. One of them with a black eye and the other one with like a broken nose, and they're like, "Get the hell out."
Somehow they gave me all my weapons back.
Well, imagine knowing you probably stashed most of them. Like they're like, "Oh fuck," and you're like, you put them in like trash bags in the corner, and
I go sit in my corner and I just like move a blanket, and they're there.
They're there, yeah. No one checked. Well, like Jack and Isha probably like knew about them, but like they also knew you were probably coming back. It's your stuff, so they just this is basically your home, and they're okay with that. So they don't touch it.
Luckily, my clothes smell like my old self.
Raining or some shit.
Yeah.
My clothes smell like my old self, so I just have to wear them for a while, and I'll be back to my old smell.
Oh yeah, no. Despite your bath, like they didn't like launder any of your shit, so like you still mostly you. You're still mostly you.
But I'm like released on condition of having to go to a psychologist or psychiatrist, I should say.
Mandatory therapy every week or something.
Yeah, Dr. Gilbert.
I like it. All right. You see that the sheriff is there as well. I remembered to preload. I'm smart for once. You see that you go to the roadhouse and you see that the sheriff is there as well. Actually, Cash will be there. He'll end up just being in the background. He's a little bit quieter tonight for some reason because his gambling buddy's not there, so it's already a glass or two in.
Petting the dog.
Petting the pupper. Yeah, we'll say the pupper's over there. So that's when Aisha comes out of her little like study room area and gets you all together. Let me make sure music is down just a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Thank you for coming. I know it has been probably a good week since we have seen each other. I hope you have done well and no one is getting into any trouble. Now that you know what you know, we're going to need you for plenty of things. I'm going to get right into this. Listen, you're not the only hunters I know. And you're kind of a green, but all the seasoned ones that I've called lately are either dead, busy, or dealing with some strange bullshit in Kansas. So you're it. You're all I have. You know those magic blood circle things that you stopped? I believe you remember those. Well,
The ones that
Takes his glasses off when you mention the circle and like
a little bit of a
have my
shake.
attention. Yeah.
Well, I do not know how, because you got the book and you stopped the kids from doing it, but they started again. This time on a farm to the west of the gun store. The sheriff got word that the graffiti was on the barn and there was a whole burnt patch near it in the soil. No blood, but there definitely was something going on. This area is not known for its great farming quality, so we kind of need to check this out for the sake of the parents and their 3 offspring. Listen, I'll be real with you. My hunting days are basically over. I have a little cabin in Colorado I would like to retire to. Clean up this mess. Show me what you've got. And the roadhouse is yours. All my books, all my tools. Although you must promise me that Jake and Kate can continue to work here and that Neil Armstrong has a place as well. But if you can show me that you can keep doing this, I think it is time for me to move on.
Armstrong and
That
Kate are
shit
fine.
Billy Weissman.
Dibs on the office.
Billy.
Like,
I'm already divvying up the place. Dibs on the office.
Colorado's pretty cool. Like, weed is legal there, so that's tight. But like,
yes.
one, I look at the group. Does any of you know anything about like running a business?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I had a failed one, but I mean, I know what not to do.
And Jake sort of like clears his throat, like, don't worry. Normally I handle a lot of the business specifications for Isha. I do all the ordering. Kate does all the cooking and screaming, and together we get some sort of. Well, we're not too far in the red every month.
Look, I've sold plenty of stuff in the past. You know, my one of my buddies, you know, he imparted some wisdom, you know, on how to make money, you know, before he passed. I'm sure we can figure it out.
What's in your basement, Jake?
I think we just cut the menu in half, order pizzas from Pizza Planet, and upsell them. Sell them by the slice.
You think someone's gonna come all the way out here in the middle of nowhere to get some pizza when they got Pizza Planet right in the
Oh,
middle
they
of
come
town?
here. They come here for the fine selection of the 3 whiskeys behind the bar and the 2 stale ales.
Doc,
And you know they drown in their dreams.
Doc, you're a
Come on,
little.
pretty boy, Jake.
Your goggles kind of go off for a minute as just it feels like the room gets colder. And you guys all notice Kate standing in the doorway as soon as you say we should just sell pizzas here from another establishment. And there's just these eyes like burrowing holes through you.
I'm not the one who suggested it.
I'm gonna point at Duke, even though it wasn't him.
I'm definitely
to my
putting the
right.
goggles on and doing full 360s up and down, looking everywhere.
You put that finger down before I blow it off.
Duke slowly puts it down.
Just like a cop to be blaming other people for their shit.
Like Kate, like she looks at you, Doc, and she's like, next time you order French fries, you're getting extra spit.
Extra spit? Is there like a base level spit?
There shouldn't be. I think that's a health code violation.
Bro, how do you think it keeps the salt on?
That one where poutines are always wet at the bottom.
And like, there's a farmhouse. Do we have any like pictures or anything of the crime scene, Isha?
No. The sheriff here, and then the sheriff like steps forward. She's like, I mean, I've got this quick snap from my phone here, and she shows she's got a pretty shitty phone, but it's still an okay, like, serviceable picture, and it just shows like the side of this like dull, like, grayish barn, and there's on the side of it is very similar to what was like you saw on the side of Jake's place, but a lot more, you want to say, cohesive, a lot more like less random. Like it's not filled with like penises and butts and like har 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 I was here, stuff like that. This is like just the occult symbols.
Does this look familiar to you, Doc? Like, have you seen anything like this in that nerdy book you got?
It's that shit Billy Weissman. I say we just go down there and just talk to them, Jack says as he's like eyeing the cops. Like,
Doc, I would like you, if you can, to make an intellect task for me, please. You're looking at probably around a 4. Actually, it's 3. You're looking at about a difficulty 3.
I'm just gonna use 1 level of effort then. Here we go.
Oh yeah, killed it. All right, so you you're looking at the photo, and everyone else is they just see like this like shitty kind of grainy photo or whatnot. These occult runic symbols, which you're kind of recognizing. So these are similar, but not the same to what you dealt with before. But you notice something else that only you would probably notice. And no one else may even believe you, because it just looks like some like weird lensing effects on the camera. You're pretty sure that's a ghost orb.
A ghost what? What's the second word you just said?
Orb.
Orb.
Yeah. Like sometimes
y'all
ghosts
see
will
Doc?
appear on photographs as just like little orbs of light and stuff, and you see that.
Okay. You guys see Doc like studying this thing, and then he gets intensely close to it, and then he does the old off on with the goggles to make sure that it's there, and freaks out like he right here, and he hands the goggles to Carson and says, look right here, and he's pointing at the page, and he's like, ghost orb, ghost orb, ghost. I see it. I knew they existed. I finally found one.
That looks like fucking hot sauce, dude. What are you talking about?
Put the goggles on. Stop looking through. Oh my god, please.
It looks like a bug.
And they say I need.
See it?
And they say I need to see Dr. Gilbert.
It's like a bug or something, dude. Ghosts aren't real.
Isha, you've heard of them, right? The ghost orbs. The ghost orbs are right here. Like, have you seen one? Have you seen one?
I have never encountered a ghost before. Only like material, supernatural entities. I mean, I'm not going to say they do not exist, but I have never seen anything like that before.
My lab failed trying to discover these. Like, I invested so much money and got so many investors, and they all turned their back on me a little too soon. This is worth so much money, like at least $7,000 worth of ghost orb right here on this page.
Looks like a speck of dust to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab
At least
the bottle from Carson's.
Never
But
mind, actually.
if it's worth $7,000, and I'm just gonna start like slowly reaching my hand towards the picture.
Doc slaps it. You stay away. You stop right now. This is great for my research. I don't know what it's here for. I don't know why. It's mixed in this, but this is huge. We have to follow this lead. We have to.
Yeah, like we definitely can whip over there and see what's up.
Does anyone remember?
Doc's already Doc picks the page up and he's already walking to the
Is
door.
this like $7,000
Are we going, like, right
each?
now?
$7,000 split. How are we? What?
Does anyone ever
I have
remember
the goggles,
That
so I get
matters
like
to
at
me, Doc.
least
I know it doesn't matter to
70%,
you.
right? We didn't even know that existed without the goggles. I actually have to include cash for 10% because he did kind of fund the goggles, even though he lost the bet. But I mean, I still include him in it. So he gets 10, I get 70. So 20% amongst the four of you. I think that's 5%. I think that's fair. Y'all ready to go?
I think you owe me gas money.
Does anyone ever remember Doc being so animated?
No, this is the first
Oh,
time
he's always
been
like this. What are you talking about?
He was all like butthurt because he couldn't be a fucking vampire before.
17 years.
Normally he's the big
17
chicken.
years. Like, I wrote my college dissertation on this stuff. Nobody believed me. I got kicked out of school. Didn't even really get my degree. But I mean, I got my degree, but they didn't give it to me, but I earned it. But this is everything that I knew existed, and I couldn't prove it.
It's kind of
It's
like
the first time he's ever had any chance of possibly having any sort of validation for this. Just let him have it.
I don't really believe anything I like can't see. Like Isha said, I believe in like material supernatural things, like aliens, not like ghosts.
All
you know?
right. Well, Carson, shouldn't we just, do the science then and go check it out?
We definitely should go check it out. That's like our job now, right?
Really pissing in my
I don't
cereal
know.
right
I just
now,
wanna
and I
get paid.
don't love it.
Here, I can help you out. I take out my phone. I'm gonna snap a picture of the picture, and could I post it around to some of the subreddits, the dark web, weird shit that I'm involved in, and see if there's any ghost orb experts, what they have to say about
You're
it.
taking a picture with your phone of the picture on her phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is this grainy as fuck because you're in a dark bar, picture of a grainy as fuck's phone.
Jack uses his phone's flashlight to try and provide some light, so it's 3 phones involved.
this is like the shittiest picture, but sure enough, you post it on these dark web things, you've got like 15 people being like, this is the proof that we needed. And like one guy's like circled, he's like, this
what
is
are you doing?
One guy's actually like circles a spot and he's like, this is a ghost orb for sure. And he's like circled the wrong spot of the photo.
Oh.
Doc's over your shoulder, like looking over your shoulder doing this stuff. He's wrong. He's not even looking at the right shit. Like, stop posting this shit. Like, this is our gold mine. Stop letting the world know we have it.
All right, like I'll delete it, dude. I'll delete
Look
it.
at that guy right
You
there.
know you can't delete it once it's there. It's already been screenshot, posted, and it's got a gif of, some ex-president with sunglasses and is floating above his head now.
Look at this forum I'm on. There's
That
3
guy's
people
name-
online right now.
His name is DankWeb69. You're gonna believe what he says?
Cigar with the ghost orb on it. Thank you. Already, it took all of 2 minutes for that to happen. This is ridiculous.
This is like that movie Ghost Humpers.
What?
His
What?
name literally says Dark Web.
Fucking hope it's not like that movie.
All right.
Isn't it Ghost Humpers? Ghost something. Yeah.
You do see one response in the
tell you
forum
yes.
from a username that says ghosts aren't real. That starts out with, I'm not biased, but I don't think this is legit.
Look,
Do you like?
he knows that's real.
I don't know.
We're not real.
Well, I do agree. We gotta go check this out. Do you know anything more about this family, Isha? The parents and the 3 children?
I have talked with them once or twice before. They are not too bad. Only casually racist towards me, which is better than half the people around here. So
Yeah.
that's okay.
Nevada sucks.
They're farmers in Nevada, so they have a tough life.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I do not know exactly what they grow, if anything. I think it is livestock of some kind because what plants? But I've seen them in town at the market once or twice. I've seen them I've even seen them in Winnemucca before. They have one younger boy. I think he is about 8 years old, and they have a 2 teenage sons. I do not know how old they are.
I bet it was one of those shits. Spray painting.
Maybe.
I don't know. We tased one of them. So I don't. He was kind of the ringleader, right?
We tased Billy, right? Well, you tased Billy.
I mean,
This one looks different though.
It wasn't even really like super needed. Like we were just like driving, and he was just like yelling or something.
I think you also, after you tased and knocked the small child unconscious, I think you also did a memory wipe thing on him, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, because he
never
saw too much.
Like you men in blacked his brain.
It's better than the alternative. I'm pretty sure Duke just wanted to shoot him. Duke and Jack here were just tormenting him with guns, like fucking tapping on the windows. Like, oh, we're gonna kill him.
Jack was like
in
hard
Doc's weird
advocating for
justification,
Jack was hard advocating for like kill the kid, and then by the end of it, he was just standing off to the side, like, yeah, you know what? They don't even need me to torment this kid.
Terrible.
But like, we can pile in the Fiat and get down there. You have your goggles, so maybe you should like take point here.
Do you want me to drive?
No.
So Ish actually says, so we'll get you to go in and check it out. I'm going to get Cash here to help me with a bit of research, if that is okay.
Oh yeah.
I would have asked Doc,
research.
but well, he is not
They
my
need me.
type. Yeah,
They need me.
you definitely want to be in the field on this one, I think, believing in your
I wouldn't miss this for
orbs
the
of the
world.
ghost. So I'm going to ask Cash to stay here to help me with some research. And of course, the sheriff is, I do believe, a little busy right now with, you mentioned you have an investigation somewhere nearby. And the sheriff's like, yeah, I do.
Wait, what are you investigating?
There was a murder. Far as I can tell, normal people murder. None of this weird shenanigans stuff's going on. But it's a little bit outside of town to the east. I gotta go deal with that. think it's just husband and wife bullshit. But you know, it's the type of thing I got to be there for. I'm supposed to be there right now, but knowing the weird shit that's going on now that I know about this, I thought that it would be good for me to be here during this.
Wait, was there a barrel?
A barrel? No.
Oh, okay, never
No,
mind then.
Yeah, you go take care of that. Isha, do you have and Doc? How the fuck do you have a vacuum cleaner? How do we fight a ghost? What the fuck?
Look, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna find her out. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna be able to see them, and I'm gonna be able to point them to you guys. So,
Jack,
I mean,
will your
that's as far as
cocaine?
I've gotten. And why do we want to fight them anyways? Maybe
Well-
they have some information for us. Have you ever thought about that?
Oh, what if it's Casper?
What if it is Casper?
Casper's not real.
You take that back.
I'm pretty sure
I
we
will
just
not.
beat up.
take
He's
that.
very real.
I will not. Casper is they're not even that outspoken because I would have talked to one by now, and I've been doing this for a very long time. So
All
Yeah,
right.
but do you live near him?
I would say Casper's
Doesn't
in a mansion, doesn't he?
exist.
He lives with his 3 brothers. I've seen that movie.
Isha, we're gonna go. If Cash asks you, don't play slapjack and definitely don't play the dice game, or do. I mean, you know, whatever you want to do, but just don't say I didn't warn you.
And get his opinion on this Casper matter. We need the argument settled.
They're already going into the back room to start pulling books off the shelves and stuff, and you do hear Cash being like, "God damn it, really?" As you're warning her not to gamble with them, but he's just like, "Oh, I already know, but thank you anyways."
I'm gonna be like, can I get some fries for the road, please?
Yeah, she can put a little something extra in there for you, Duke.
I'm not the one who was being a jerk.
Yeah, you just get base level spit, right?
Yeah, not extra. You just get normal.
Yeah.
Cade will put he'll call up fries, and then Cade will actually call back seasoned or unseasoned.
Oh, seasoned.
Oh, no.
Salt it is. She's not a great cook.
It doesn't matter. It's all good.
I want poutine so bad right now.
It's better than it's better than the alternative of dumpster food. So
Oh, she won't make a poutine. She won't make any of that foreign shit. It's just good old freedom fries, and that's it. That's all you're getting out of her. She might add chili and cheese on it, but that's about it. All right.
Jack orders a road beer, despite the sheriff being there.
It's I want a
Didn't the
beer.
sheriff just leave?
Yeah, the sheriff's already left. You order a beer. He goes to pour from the tap, and you're like, no, for the road. And he's cracks open a bottle for you. You better not be driving.
No, I'm not driving. Yeah, totally. He
Gets on his
says as he
motorcycle.
walks out. Yeah,
He found his motorcycle. I'm not driving. I'm riding.
All right. It's fucking hilarious. All right, so yeah, you guys are at the roadhouse or whatever. So yeah, it's basically it's out there. Definitely in what would be considered the limits of what is considered Golconda. And it's this farmhouse out in the middle of nowhere, just kind of there. You guys except so one of you's on the motorcycle, the rest of you kind of crunch into the Fiat. It's cozy, but you can just fit.
oh, this means I don't have my 50 cal.
You don't have the 50 cal, no, because that's on the Oldsmobile, which is parked out back. Isha has been very insistent that if the well, I guess you can take it off because it's got the mounting point, right? But
There's just an Oldsmobile with a gun mounting point on the side of it that doesn't have a gun attached.
I think it was on the roof because I think it was you stood in the
I think
back.
it was
and
the
you were-
roof, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's for an antenna. You never know.
No, I'm not gonna take in the 50 cal this time.
All
We'll
right.
leave it there.
So let's bring everyone back to the main thing here. So yeah, you guys are pulling up. Let's. Okay.
On the way there, I'm gonna start like riding right up a station wagon's ass. I'm gonna look who. I'm assuming Duke's in the passenger seat. I'm gonna be like, "You want to like see something funny, dude? I just got this installed." I'm gonna flip
Yeah.
a switch. You're gonna hear like a, and I'm gonna press a button, and a fucking like a truck horn is gonna go off behind them.
Brr. Yeah, the car like swerves a little bit before righting itself.
As you drive by the car, I'm gonna be going like this.
Yeah, pass them on the right. And keep going.
You know, Leo, you're sitting in the back seat like, that's not legal.
Shaking my head.
All right, I'm assuming you guys are you're probably pulling like right up to the house, like just outside the house type thing, right? Let's get everyone over there. Just to give an abstract measurements. I don't know if like anything will happen here, but it just gives sort of abstract measurements of where everything is. So you're like right in front of the house right now. So you pull up, there's this long, like dusty driveway pulling up to, it does appear that they have some sort of like cattle ranch or something, which is probably one of the only things you could farm around these parts. And it seems pretty quiet. Doesn't look like the cattle are out right now. So they're probably in the barn. But yeah, you pull up to the house. The house and barn are both in kind of a little bit of a disrepair situation. They're definitely struggling a bit, but you're in front of the house. It's got that like swinging open like screen door.
Should we like check out the inside of the house, or should we go check out? Because the symbol was on the outside of the house. Yes.
Symbol was on the barn.
Is the family home? We should maybe.
Well, like maybe we should just go poke around first.
Actually, as you say that, a woman with like a dish towel, like wringing in her hands, actually like walks up to the screen door. Hello?
Greetings, Cosmic Voyager. Oh shit, that's not what I'm here for.
Wrong line, Carson.
What can I do for y'all, all y'all?
We're private investigators working with the cops to discern what the hell's going on with your situation, the graffiti.
Oh,
Yeah, private bureau to
see.
investigating secret things.
I mean, I told the cop not to worry about it too much, but I mean, I guess if she's sending people out, she's sending people out. Did you, I mean, the boys will be back in soon enough from dealing with the cattle. Did y'all want to come in for coffee and a slice of peach pie while we're waiting? We can lead you around what we know.
Don't mind if I do. And I'll just start walking.
Peach pie.
Hi, coffee. Let's
Here's
go.
old-time coffee.
Free food? Let's go.
All right, Duke's going in for some stuff there.
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Same with Jack, yeah.
Can I like check out her demeanor, what she's wearing, anything hanging off of her, or anything in the house that would signify like ghosts, demons, aliens, vampires, or bunny people?
We're bunny people, got it.
Does anything seem immediately off, basically?
Yeah. All right, Carson. That'd be an intellect task. I'm gonna say it's not too difficult. You don't think? I mean, she just seems pretty straightforward. But go ahead and roll an intellect task, and depending on how good you get, what sort of information maybe you'll get.
Okay. Can I use my perception ability to be
Yes.
trained?
Yes, I think
Awesome.
that would apply for sure.
Yeet! Haha.
Oh no.
You heard pie.
okay, she seemed at first like it was just like normal, like farm lady, like she's wearing like coveralls and she's definitely like she's got calloused hands, like she obviously is a farmer, but there's just something, you know, for a fact, you see the telltale signs, she's been abducted before.
We're going in for some pie, Doc? I'll say.
Doc's got his goggles on. He's been like literally looking at the ceiling and the ground and in circles, walking backwards. He's bumped into at least 3 things by now.
Okay.
And then oh, pie. Yeah, pie. Yeah, I'll take a slice of pie. Nothing yet. I mean, all's clear. How does this work? He leans over to Jack and he's like, I think I'm fucking up right now, but I don't know what to do.
So you guys,
into Jack or Leo? Because Jack's in the house.
yeah, Jackson.
Yeah, is Leo outside?
Leo's
Yeah,
outside.
Leo,
with
you
you
were
guys.
out.
Oh yeah, I'll lean into Leo then. Yeah, Leo for sure.
You're doing good, man. You're keeping an eye out for those orbs. Everyone else just walked in, so I was finishing this smoke. So
Leo, the orb is only the beginning. The orb just confirms it. Like, do you understand the realm of possibility we could possibly be in? Like, we have to go to a cemetery tonight. I have to know how much activity is actually going on while we sleep.
you know that sounds fun. Let's go do that after we get some peach pie. Okay? No.
All right,
After the peach
first,
pie.
cemetery tonight.
And yeah, she's got, like, as you guys are sitting around the table, she's got this like relatively fresh, like you don't think it was baked today necessarily, but relatively fresh peach pie. The coffee's fresh though, and she pours herself a cup and gets like a small slice for herself and stuff. So you two also go in. Doc, are you like still wearing your goggles in the house?
When Leo like mentioned it, like I said, I was rocking them hard, and then he snaps me back into reality, and I kind of take them off and put them in my pack. But
Okay.
like Doc almost like, instead of wearing his backpack like normal on his back, he literally almost wears it in the front, like my precious. Like these things are close to his chest right now, because he doesn't want anything to happen to them.
It's my precious.
For me, nobody else can have it.
I'm gonna put a hand on her shoulder.
Yes, honey.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is. I mean, the graffiti
Don't
was.
worry.
We can just paint over it.
I know what happened. It happened to me too. I know that it can be like scary and kind of weird.
She
But-
actually puts her hand on you very firmly for a second, looks you straight in the eyes and goes, "You know what's going on?"
I know what's going on. I've
And
known
you're-
what's going on. It happened to me as well.
I see. Still?
Well, yeah, I haven't gotten him back.
And what about the rest of these yahoos?
There's more of us? I thought
No,
I was the only one.
I mean, the people at the table with us.
Oh, like they don't really believe me too much, I don't think. But like I know what happened. I know what's in your head. One's in my head too. That's how they get to you.
Do they follow you? Is that why they're here? Do they know?
I would assume they know. They're so powerful.
I mean, the people at the table.
Well-
Y'all know? Are you following him? Is that why?
No, what?
So they don't know.
You know, like
Jack's
Yeah.
like got like a half mouthful of pie. Like, no, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm just like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just like, pie.
the cop here. The cop here knows a little bit, because like I got in a little tangle with it with the police, and he's the one who got a bit of the information. The rest,
Okay.
not too much.
Well, you know what needs to be done.
Yeah,
How we gotta settle this?
of course.
All right, honey. well, you know, we will settle this as best and efficiently as we can then. And with that, she takes the kitchen knife and immediately tries to stab Duke in the neck.
Oh god.
I meant like blow shit up. What the?
Duke.
Jack would probably
really
pull
good
his
tea. Oh
gun
my
out and
God.
try to.
Oh.
Oh no, yeah. Jack would too. Oh no.
So Duke,
And I'm caught off guard because I'm eating a pie right now. I was barely paying attention.
This is I'll give you an actual difficulty for this one. You're looking at about a 6 on your defense. Because you were caught off guard, so it's a little bit harder. But yeah, I would like you to suddenly, like, Duke's still hyper aware. I wouldn't say like it just happens. Like, you still have your reactions. You were in military service. You've survived on the streets, so you're still gonna have reactions to try and get out of the way of this. But I would like a speed defense roll from you, please.
As soon as things go down, that's when I stop being like all ambiguous and vague, and I'm like, no, I was talking about the aliens abducting my BMW and pepperoni and putting a fucking implant in my brain. I thought you were the same.
As she's stabbing out, that's when she actually looks at you. Her eyes are solid black, and she looks at you and goes, "What did you say?"
My dog, pepperoni.
Was gonna hurt.
Yeah, okay, that's
Just shit himself. That's one down, one to go.
She stabs you for 6 damage
Oh,
To your-
jeez.
to your might pool. She just like stabs like in, I would say almost like in where like the collarbone is. She stabs down with the knife, and you feel this like piercing pain. And
Oh, God. What the fuck, bitch?
I would like initiatives from everybody, please.
Oh, man.
I wasn't sure how this scene was going to play out, but you convinced her now is the time because she thought you were on her side.
Oh, damn.
Hey man, Carson rolled a 1.
You
And he hyper
accidentally
focused on the wrong thing.
you accidentally turned this into an instant conflict and you didn't know.
Oh, my God.
Leo, look at these rolls. Let's go, baby. I'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. So Jack got really high, but he didn't actually get like an effect. But Leo, you actually got a major effect out of it. What do you think?
I have an idea.
Yeah. Okay. What's that?
Because I was like, oh, it's some good coffee there, and like I seen her going to stop Duke, kind of like throw the coffee and burn her face, like.
Oh, so as an instant reaction, as she's doing it, you're like, huh, and like throw.
Yeah, like. The cup
I
of
like
coffee.
it. Oh yeah, roll a speed task for me, please. We'll consider this like a light weapon. Oh.
From the top to the bottom. Okay, that's how it's gonna go.
All right. All right. Yeah, you go to. I don't want to fuck someone else up for your GM intrusion. So, otherwise I would have had it like splash on someone else. But I think you go to do it, but like you sort of reacted too quickly, and you had the cup like sideways instead of the coffee kind of went all over you. I'd like you to make a might defense for me, please. Just like stave off this like burning coffee.
Yeah, I like threw it, but like recoiled back and like hit me in the face.
He rolled a 20, then tried to do something and rolled a 1.
Yeah, he tried to throw a cup of coffee instantly and instead like rolled a 1 on it for an intrusion. Good times. All right, Jack, you're the first one to like actually react after this like coffee incident. So basically you see like her suddenly stab Duke being like, oh fuck, and Leo like reacting with like, oh fuck you, and like trying to throw, like he just spilled coffee all over himself for some reason. You don't know if he got startled or what, but there's this like farm lady like suddenly using a kitchen knife, which is covered in like peach pie, by the way, now stabbing it into Duke.
Jack draws his cocaine knife, I suppose, since we're in close quarters.
Okay.
Knife fight, let's go.
Yeah, we're knife fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just do that.
You guys.
Jeez.
I want to give you guys experience with GM intrusions, but you got to not roll ones for me to do that.
What?
I might just fucking re-roll this, you know. I
Okay.
Oh my god.
I hate it here, bro.
At least it's not an
I
intrusion.
fucking hate it here, bro.
This is payback for how hot we started with all the 18s, 19s, and 20s
Talking
at
about
the beginning of the campaign.
Whatever, I'll take that.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, the rolls are not with you guys tonight. So you take out your cocaine knife and she seems remarkably dexterous. Like at one point you go to slash it with the cocaine knife and she actually like bends backwards to dodge it and then flips back up again with this like big grin. Her teeth kind of look a little rotten now and her eyes are solid black. Good try. Leo.
That's my turn.
Sorry, I was thinking. I'm gonna my face is burning. I'm gonna try to like just tackle her to the ground, even though my face is all burning. I'm gonna maybe not tackle her, but like immobilize her
Okay.
and use the swipe ability, like just a quick gut punch or something, or like.
Deals one less point of damage normal, but your target for 1 round. Dazes your target for a round. Unfortunately, it was not high enough. You almost got her. Like it looks like you were about to get her, like with a quick punch, just sort of like knock her a little bit. But you just missed. Like once again, she sort of moves at an almost unnatural angle. You can actually hear bones like snapping a little bit, and your fist like just misses her.
He's like, oh, my eyes. He's gonna try to just punch her blindly, and then that'll be my turn. So, like, writhing from the pain.
Duke, you were there. She took the kitchen knife out of you, although there's still bits of, like, peach pie left in the wound.
Yeah. I'm going to pull out the shotgun.
Yeah.
And be like, that pie was shit. I'm gonna blast her.
It'll calm her down.
Oh!
There we go. Pow.
Let's go. I'm assuming extra damage?
I'm just gonna take the damage, yeah.
Yeah.
10 damage.
Okay. She is now quite injured. Sort of like blasts her against like the back wall a little bit, like you see a bunch of dishes crash down and shatter and whatnot. But despite it looks like part of her like midsection is torn open with like some like viscera hanging out, she does stand up like without any inclinations of feeling pain.
Oh geez.
And she actually looks at you and goes, "No, I like this suit." And yeah, so and that's about it for
Don't
you.
kill her, don't 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 kill her.
Carson.
We all like
It's
heard
pie
what you
night.
just said. Shit. That changes what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be my speedy boy self. I'm gonna run up and get right in her face, like literally like pushing Duke shotgun out of the way, and try to just be me and her. And I'm gonna use 2 speed points to use block. But can I like try to coax her somehow into wanting to attack me? That'd be like
you don't
I'm
have the,
actually like sorry?
you don't have the goad ability, do you?
No.
No. Okay. There is an actual ability, unfortunately, for that.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you can draw the attack if she goes to attack someone else, but to actually like preemptively be like, "Look at me!" There's an actual ability for that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my action. I'm going to spend 2 speed points to block and hope that she attacks me. As Carson like reaches into his pizza bag, pulls out a tire iron, then like holds it up, like just ready to fucking block this knife.
All right.
and I'm gonna be like, wait, two things. One, like we probably shouldn't kill her, and two, didn't Eshaw also mention 3 children?
And a husband.
Yeah, there's a whole family. Also, they swung first.
Leo, can I get an intellect roll from you, please? Sort of like perception based.
For sure.
I like it. Your rolls, good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm able to reroll that like I'm rubbing the coffee out of my eyes, and I like squint through.
Yeah, if you want to reroll, you can. Sure, you're always able to.
Keep rubbing my eyes through like the coffee, and my face is all sticky, the sugar. Just roll it again.
That will be just enough. It's not the sneakiest thing in the world because of the creaky door or whatnot. If it had just been outside, you might have been fucked. But there's like the creaky house door. You hear it like open behind you, and you like clear your eyes just in time to see this kid there with like a pitchfork like coming up behind you. And it looks like he is going to stab at you.
Hey there, son. What you got? Oh my god!
And his eyes are also solid black, and he as he's stabbing with the pitchfork, you hear "Time to die."
I just wanted peach pie.
It was good peach pie, by the way.
No, it was shit.
Luke said it was bad. Eating out of dumpsters, but this is bad. I have to make a defense.
So, speed defense for me, please. Yes, please. No.
You try to like roll out of the way, but
yeah,
that is sticky.
That is going to be 6 points of damage with a pitchfork. Off your might.
Right in his knee. Oh, that's my good knee.
All right, to Dana. She gets up, like part of her organs kind of like falling out of her a little bit as she stands up. She like, Carson, you're kind of in the way like of everybody else standing in front of her, so she's like, fuck it, you first. And she comes after you with the kitchen knife again. Well, not again. Who comes after you with the kitchen knife? So Carson, I need you to defend, please, or do whatever you're doing.
I used block on my turn. I spent 2 speed points, so the next melee attack made against me automatically misses. So Carson just definitely like parries the knife out of the way. I'm gonna turn around and
roll.
Like, I don't know what I did, Doc. I don't know how to fix this. What do we do?
We have to leave now, or we'll be killing innocent people. They are possessed.
Her organs are on the floor, dude.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Fuck that bitch stabbed me.
We gotta leave town.
We need to leave now.
We gotta leave Nevada, dude.
Kid's got a pitchfork.
She's gonna be leaving Nevada in a body bag.
This isn't the normal Doc bitch out and let's run because I'm scared thing. This is me trying to protect the innocent thing. You guys need to learn the difference.
Actually, so she's got her guts spilling out of her. I will say the Doc, you look over at the kid. He's got a stab wound where his heart should be.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Oh, and then it is your turn. Yeah. No,
Okay.
yes, it is your turn.
Doc reaches in his pack and pulls out the perfume bottle that is almost empty that he got from the vampires. That is a Cypher that is a sleep inducer, and he is going to smash it on her face because it says touch or ingestion to make the glass break and put her to sleep.
All right. It's still going to involve a roll. What is the name of the cipher?
Sleep inducer.
Sleep
it's a manifest.
inducer.
Touch or ingestion puts the victim to sleep for 10 minutes.
Why am I looking in your fucking abilities? It's equipment there. Yeah, sleep inducer. For 10 minutes or until woken by, and level doesn't matter. So I still need a roll. So it's still going to be, I'm going to give you, it would be a speed roll because you're trying to like smash it into her face.
Sure.
Wait, the kid or her?
Her.
Okay.
The mother. Yeah.
Dana.
So
still speed roll to try and get it in there, but yeah.
Am I using the perfect? Well, I guess it would be an asset weapon. So we'll. 1, 2, 3, go.
That's good. You smash it into her face, and no matter what mystical mumbo jumbo is happening to her, she's still trapped in a meat body, and that body does react to whatever chemicals are in this cipher. And you hear, "Oh no, fuck!" And her eyes actually begin to go back to like normal looking eyes, and she just like falls to the ground with a bit of a wet slap as like her organs like fall secondarily on the ground with her.
Yeah, and Doc immediately says, "We need to go. We need to see Jack's buddy at the place that tried to kill me, but we need all of the religious weaponry that we can get to get these possessed demons out of these people."
Doc.
And Doc starts running to the front door.
Doc, look, the kid's fucking already dead, dude.
Guys, please listen to me. Please don't kill these people.
The kid's dead. Look, he's stabbed through his heart.
But
I'll run with you.
Save what you can.
Your organs are on the floor. Okay, fine. We'll run. I'll run with you.
All right, and that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Jack, you're the next one to react. She's now sleepy time on the floor, but there's a kid with a fucking pitchfork, now blood covered on the end of it, like behind Leo, like being like, "I get you in the kidneys."
The homies want to run.
Seems it.
That's gonna be hard for Jack to do. I'll see. But I can't promise anything.
Yeah, you're in rage mode, going knucking futs right now.
Oh, Jack's able to pull himself out, I guess.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. You're able to calm yourself down. Rationality popped back in for a second.
Can I, like, have had Jack make an attack before he pulls himself out of it, though?
Yeah, I'll allow it. If you want to do a quick swipe
like,
and then be like, "Fuck, maybe we should go," and then try to boot it. If you're going to try and do a movement and a action, though, like if you want to try and book out of the house afterwards, I do need that speed check before you do the action.
Okay. Let's do the speed check first, then.
Okay.
And I have to beat a 4?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have anything to help with that, so I'll just use effort. Yeah, okay.
What leprechaun did you guys fucking piss off tonight?
I don't know.
All of them.
Apparently. Okay, so
Our lucky guys in here.
I can either do the attack or I can move.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's in character for Jack to have made an attack first, so I'm gonna do that.
And you can still calm yourself down after.
Sleeping, so.
Yeah, so you still attack and then you calmed yourself down after if you want. Perfect. But attack first.
Yeah, Jack hears like a commotion behind him and he like quick draws his handgun. And like, I don't know, fires a shot into the wall, I guess. It's
with Leo being like, Leo's kind of in your way. He's dancing around this pitchfork and you can't get like Leo. Every time you go to like pull the trigger, Leo's like jumping in the way and you're like, fuck.
Just like shoots one into the wall out of rage because he's like, all right, fine, let's get out of here. And then that's my turn. Okay,
Leo, you got this kid with a pitchfork, like trying to make you into like a popsicle.
All sticky in coffee. It's gonna be like all getting him all sticky. He's gonna be getting mad now. He's gonna be stabbed in the knee. He's gonna try to stun this kid and try to swipe him.
Okay.
See if it lands with.
Oh my god, people.
I'm burning XP to roll that.
Okay.
I don't even care. I want to swipe this kid.
Just misses. These guys are pretty tough. Just misses.
Swiping kids.
I was gonna.
These things are once again unnaturally graceful. They're able to like contort and change themselves a little bit. Like they become like, you figure they're probably like ripping tendons and everything in order to like dodge out of the way of whatever you're trying to do to them.
This is crazy. Can I try to boogie out? Would it make a speed task to?
Well, normally you're supposed
run?
to. So in the future, remember, you're supposed to normally make the speed task first. But I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, but no, because you're gonna attack him and then try to run, right? Like stun him.
Yeah.
That's what was my thinking.
But go ahead and roll the speed task. I'll give it to you. Pretty easy going. We got the speed task at least. You're able to like make it outside if you want.
I'll crawl under the table, like, because my knee's all broken. I'm like, oh, this kid's crazy, and we crawling away.
How are you like getting beat up by a child? Didn't you have to go through like physical training?
So you're able to like move into the next zone if you want, because you can go that short distance.
Yeah, I'm crawling out, crawling out as far away as I can from that kid.
As you crawl outside, you see what appears to be like the husband, the farmer there, with also solid black eyes, just finishing pouring something from like a lighter fluid canteen or something, and he's holding a lit torch in the other hand.
Fuck!
He's not burning my Fiat, is he?
No, it looks like he was pouring something in a circular pattern in the ground.
Okay, that's fine.
Duke.
How old is this kid? Is this the young one?
8. Yeah, you're guessing around 8 or 9.
All right. Gonna like step kind of up to him and be like, "Hey kid, meet Bethany."
Yeah, that'll do it. And that's 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He was actually supposed to have less health because he's a baby. All right, there we go. And then 7 damage. Yeah, that's sort of like he's like bloodied, like you like with once again with the fucking shotgun. Kid like goes back. You catch him. You guys are okay with a little bit of gore and stuff. We've talked about this before, but I'm just double checking. Like no one's okay. We knew what campaign we were getting into. So yeah, you like shoot him like partially in the face, like the cheek kind of going away, and you see this like grinning skull on like that side as he like rights himself up, and he's like, "What the fuck, man?"
I thought we like weren't killing these people.
It's past your bedtime, bitch.
What do we do about that, Doc? What do we do about that?
And I'm
You're
gonna
muted.
We need to leave still.
We need to fucking finish this, man.
Remember last time we tried to finish the bunny? What happened then? We need more information. Can we please leave?
Oh, I do want to say one thing that I was really laughing at, because you never had your goggles on at the same time they were walking around. They had like an aura of cold about them, which is why I specifically asked if you were like taking the goggles off going into the house and shit. That would have been a very different circumstance. Carson.
I just want to point out anybody could have stopped Carson from doing that. Carson is going to use his fleet of foot.
Okay.
And he's going to be like, all right, Doc, like, I'll see you at the Fiat then, man. You guys are all good to, like, run away? Duke?
This kid's going down.
Duke, you gotta leave, man. You took off half his face. That's like that. You did enough. Holy shit, that's fucking creepy.
Bedtime, kiddo.
I sprint outside. How far away is Dude Bro and how far away is my Fiat?
So you're basically in the same area as your Fiat now, because you had parked like right outside of the house, and then he's like a long distance away, so that's like up to what, 30 meters.
It's a long shot. I'm willing to spend an experience point if it needs to, or make a hard roll. But I would like to get to my Fiat, turn it on, blast Good Charlotte, and run this motherfucker over.
Okay, yeah, that would definitely have to be a player intrusion just to try this.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Okay, all right. So you spend an experience point. You get out of the house. Did you roll a speed task to do an action and move?
I have fleet of foot.
Oh yeah, never mind. So you like Dukes of Hazzard into the car, like hitting it as you're like landing into the seat to get it in, and then I'm gonna need a speed task for your driving check as you like go to like try to slam this guy, like dust and stones flying, and remember you're trained because it's driving.
Okay. So speed task, it'll be trained. I'm going to put 2 efforts to ease. Sorry, did you say it was hindered or did I mishear?
No, not hindered. No.
Okay.
No, I'm giving
right.
it. You spend an experience point for a player intrusion. I'm giving it to you just as is.
Yeah, because me and Doc have been through this before where we know that when these things are lit, bad things happen.
Yeah. This escalated much faster than I thought this was going to. I thought you guys were going to like look around for a bit or something first, but you convinced her just to attack. Fucking
first.
Carson.
Where?
Whoa. There you go. Shit. Yeah, that's a monstrous amount of damage. Actually, this with the car minor effect. Basically, you just finish. You basically like finish him. Like you've bifurcated him and like against like the edge of the barn. Like you hear like the split is like the lower half of him is probably fallen over and like the top half of him is like he comes up on the windshield a bit, like this like viscera and gore and everything like splattering on the windshield. And despite the fact that you can see like the light leaving his eyes, you hear "You're too late anyways," and then he sort of like screams for a second, and this like black smoke comes out and flees off into the sky into the distance.
You don't want a piece of me.
Oh, jeez.
I would like to propose a player intrusion or a GM intrusion. Sorry.
I think I'm gonna give it to Mr. Doc.
Love that.
Okay, you couldn't really be measured with this, so you slam the car pretty hard into the barn right now. The engine sputters to a stop, and you think you're gonna have to tinker with it to get it to run again.
No! What the fuck are we doing?
And yeah, it was Carson. Well, Richie, Doc, you're the closest one to this like kid who like gets back up, like part of his face missing. He like grins, cracking it even further, and he's like, "You're next." And he like runs across the room with like the pitchfork out, being like, as he tries to stab you, Doc. I need a defense roll, please. Speed defense, unless you're doing some other funky stuff.
Is a defense roll speed always, or might or speed, or how does that work?
Hey, if you can convince me otherwise, I had Discord Mini. She actually ended up using social skills as a defense once, as like she like grabbed onto this guy and like panicked and like psyched him out and stuff. Like if you can convince me of a different way to defend, I'll accept pretty much just any role in Cypher.
Begging for my life.
That's pretty much what she did. So it's normally a speed defense.
Okay.
But if you can convince me of another cool action, I might accept it.
No, I think I'll stick with the speed defense. But no, I'm just gonna try to dodge out of the way because Doc's already running towards the door, so he's kind of half cocked away from this kid, so he's probably gonna get stabbed in the back if he does manage to hit him. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys when we started, if you had empty cipher slots at the beginning of the session, I just gave you guys some subtle ciphers. So if you guys might have had some new ciphers, I forgot to even tell you that you had, by the way. I think the sleep inducer is what you gave me. Oh, because I don't remember having that one. I could be. So yeah, I'm going to use can't use I'm just rolling it. Yeah, Doc's just hauling ass away from this kid, hoping he doesn't get stabbed.
Yes.
All right, check
I'm
the
using a
dice.
point. I have to use an experience.
You got to reroll? Okay. All right.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, to the complete other direction. Okay. So minor effect. Do you have a suggestion?
Doc, like I said, like half cock turned away, sees the pitchfork, and grabs like a piece of furniture and puts it in the pitchfork instead, hoping the pitchfork just gets stuck in it to give him a little more distance from a follow-up attack.
Okay, that's pretty much what I was going to suggest as well. So yeah,
Fucking flips the table instead of all the peach pie to the floor.
Yeah, just throws furniture behind him and just keeps hauling ass.
All right, yeah. So this kid's there. He's like got his pitchfork like stuck in the like now flipped table. Like, fuck. Because yeah, they do seem to be having to use like normal people weapons. Like they're not using any mystical abilities or anything on you. So, she's unconscious. She's in sleepy time mode. Doc.
Yeah, Doc is using his entire turn to get out of the house and get in the Fiat that I'm sure he's going to be surprised is not where he thinks it should be.
All right. So to get to the Fiat, like to get that far, is going to require a speed task.
All right.
That's a good distance.
I imagine like has the Fiat already crashed into the barn at this point?
Yeah, you can. So the Fiat is now silent. You hear like the last bit of like sputtering and a little bit of squealing as the engine goes silent. There's a little bit of like steam coming out of it, and you see like the in twain husband, like part of him, like almost half onto the roof, and this like shower of like red on the windshield.
I don't think I would run to the Fiat. I think the second I got out of the door, I would begin like trying to take in the whole scene and seeing if there's another vehicle, like if there's like an old farm truck or something that we might have to use. So once I get out of the door,
they do have like an old Chevy pickup truck as well in roughly the same area as like where the motorcycle is with Leo. Because Leo's like standing beside Jack's motorcycle right now. Also, I would say in that area is probably like an old Chevy pickup truck.
Is the dad still holding the torch or whatever, the lit torch?
I'd say it's probably sitting on top of the car. Like it's still lit. It didn't go out, but it's just like on top of the car.
Fuck you, kid.
Doc's just gonna run to the truck. Most farmers keep the keys in the truck, so he's hoping that that's the same thing that's going on.
All right. Would he keep the keys in the truck? You know what? They probably would. My grandpa does. Because like he's out in the middle of nowhere. He's like, fuck it. If they steal it, whatever. It's got insurance. So yeah, I'm gonna say the keys like are in the ignition.
So I mean, from inside the house, dodging a pitchfork, I imagine I wouldn't get much further than inside the truck for a turn. So I'll turn it over there.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the truck. You see the keys are there, and you're ready to turn it over. You're set. Jack.
Yeah. I mean, I spent my last turn, rolling so that I could spend my turn running away, right?
Yeah, you're calmed down at the moment.
Yeah, Jack's like, he's not seeing red, he sees like, all right, lady's pretty much out, kid's got his pitchfork stuck in a thing. All right, I'm out. Fucking heads out to his bike, I guess, which is right outside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and hops on his bike or whatever, gets ready to peel out if that's what we're doing. Gun at the ready, I suppose.
You do hear the kid screaming, "Get back here!"
Jack's like, Jack just gives him the finger, like as he's leaving. He's like, "Nah."
All right. So yeah, you like hop on your bike and get ready to jet. Leo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like rip a piece of my clothing off, tie up my knee, like tie up the 3 holes in my knee.
Sure.
And would we see the car, like where Carson is smoking and everything?
Yeah, it's not doing great.
Gonna look around for like a trailer hitch or some rope where we could tie the Fiat to the Chevy truck. Like just pull the Fiat away when we drive away.
There are some ropes and chains around near the bar, you think, or near the barn. I mean, Carson would probably know better where to hook it on, but you could probably figure something out. Not going to be the quickest process, but you could set something up.
I'll yell that to Doc and be like, the kid's not going to leave his Fiat behind. We gotta bring it with us.
Convince him to leave it.
Like I said, I'll just be looking around in the area for like just stuff to tie the Fiat to the truck.
Duke, so like it's your turn. You're about to react. I will say one thing. The kid, as everyone's leaving, the kid actually just he's letting go of his pitchfork. He looks at you with a big smile on his face and goes, "That should be long enough. You can go now."
What?
Go ahead. Leave. I've kept you here long enough.
Does he like start leaving, or is he?
No, the kid's now just standing there, unaggressively looking at you.
No, I don't trust it. I'm going to use. God damn it! No, how do I post this? There. I'm gonna use this.
Repeater. Uses range weapon, fires one additional time, like both barrels of the shotgun.
Just boom, boom. Just.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. All right. I don't trust you, Chucky.
Fucking give her. This is full like horror movie, like one hand cocking the gun in between shots, like.
Yeah.
All right, I like it.
Bethany's getting some work today. It's.
Whoa. And he's like not quite done, so I think you need that second shot.
Yeah, and then like he probably like flies back after that. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna give you an
I'm
asset.
imagining. Okay, I'm imagining like I shot it because he was at the door like chasing after the guys, right?
Yeah.
And then turned around, kind of blocked me. So I figured like my shot knocks him outside onto the porch, and I'll just walk up, stand in front of him, and just like right in his face, just bye.
Shoot again. I'll give you an asset because he went like ass over tea to like say like the window beside the door.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's done. He's done.
Boom, boom.
Oops, wrong button.
You guys just see me walk out of the door, like I blow open the door. You see that boom right in the kid's face. Kid's head's gone. Just
double taps the demon kid. All right.
Who's next?
If you're watching this and feeling disconcerted, I mean, I do advertise this as like a horror, having horror elements to it. So, yeah, you'll know what you're getting into. Maybe I'll put a warning in the front of it. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys out of combat because like Mom's like Dana's like out of like you can either you could probably double tap her and either just finish her off, or like she's gonna stay asleep for like a while.
Well, I have that repeater works for a full minute, so I could literally just sit there for ba-boom, ba-boom.
All right, so if you want to say you're finishing her off, there's nothing she can do about that. She's just done. Because you could just go up and just like both barrels just like right into her and she's done.
Because I'm outside, I'll be like, oh, guys, hold on. I'll go back inside. Finish her off, come back inside. Okay, we're good.
You
Jack
come
just
back
like lights up his smoke after he hears the fucking extra gunshots from inside the house. Like,
you see the smoke coming from the barrel, just like
Person.
I have it on my shoulder like this, just like, yep.
Carson's gonna immediately start trying to fix the car and just like yell over to Doc and be like, "Wait, before I say anything, did I see that the dad was also like injured in some way that he's probably already dead, or did I just fully?"
It's hard to tell because you just saw him from like across the field, drove the car straight into him, and now he's all fucked up. So you can't entirely tell.
Jack will also shout, "There's 2 more unaccounted for, by the way."
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, Doc, but they were demons and they were already dead.
Demon Kid said he was distracting.
He was about to light a sigil. That's my defense.
I don't know if that was it, man. Demon Kid's like, yeah, this was long enough, and then he had no
Yeah,
faith.
the other 2 were.
Y'all realize the demons aren't dead, right? Like they just leave the possession and find a new suit.
Y'all
is that
realize
like
the mom said that the 2 sons were gonna be back from being out in the fields any minute now? I wonder what they were doing.
I don't know. I think those demons are dead.
I think we should go find them.
They met Bethany.
Hey, at this point, let's just rack them all up. Let's just
Doc,
finish
check
it
out,
off.
Doc, check out what they were trying to fucking summon.
Yeah, Doc, did
and
you want to
maybe
make
one of us check out the barn?
you want to make an intellect? Just to see about the summon, the little circle thing that they had going on.
Can I pull out the demonology book as an asset?
Yes, I would allow that. Oh, very good. Very good. This circle that he was laying down with the lighter fluid, complete nonsense. It's not even a cult in any way.
What?
It almost looked like it was a distraction of some kind.
It worked. It worked. Hey, boys, way to go. It's absolutely fuck all on the ground right now.
Oh, well, once the Fiat's fixed, I'll check out the barn, but
Look at it. Look at it from this angle. You see that? You see that? Looks like a sticker you get in 4th grade for doing a good job.
Clearly stole that sticker.
Look,
Jack's
Doc.
like finishing his smoke, and he's like, "I wonder who they were buying time for."
Yeah, wrap this. We gotta type that Fiat to the Chevy. We gotta go.
No, I'm fixing my Fiat, dude.
Yeah, if you're
Is it
fixing the
here?
Fiat, I'm assuming being you probably have a set of tools in the back of the Fiat.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to give that to you. I'll let you'll be able to sort of like get the Fiat working for now, but it's not going to be a long-term solution.
Okay.
So I will give you a choice. You can either play or intrusion it and just have it work, or you can do the roll. In which case, if you fail, it doesn't mean that you can't do it. It just means it's going to take you longer.
I'll roll.
Okay.
I will roll. Rolling is more fun. So speed task.
Intellect
Or
task,
intellect.
I would say intellect task. While he's doing that, is anyone checking out the barn?
Yeah, I go investigate the barn, look around for stuff.
I've got
Look
my
for them
goggles
kids.
on at this point, following
Okay.
Leo.
Why don't you run there, Doc? You said you were running.
Yeah,
Keep running.
I'll
Carson?
talk to you later. That was
Reroll.
ridiculous.
What? I
Okay,
got
you're
it.
good.
Bitch stabbed me, man. I'm gonna point to the big stab wound on my.
Yeah, you have like this gory stab wound that
stabbing
smells
you's
vaguely of
crossed
peach
my
pie.
mind.
Yeah, and that family's dead in there. But
Someone want to patch
knows?
me up?
No, the family's not dead. There's 2 survivors.
Can I break this down for you guys? We knew where the demons were had we leave them alive. Now we have no fucking idea where the demons are now that we've killed all of their hosts.
She
And I will
said they
say-
were out in the fields.
Doc, you've got your goggles on. I will say you see these like cold wisps head in the sky heading towards the east.
East being towards town.
Towards town.
If I
Yeah.
remember right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Awesome.
you're west of the town and the roadhouse and everything right now. Go ahead.
There they go, boys.
I
Look.
could use my heal, right? Which means I have to use like my one action one.
Your recovery one? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, that freaking blows.
And
All
you
right.
guys are here for at least 10 minutes while he repairs the car. So if you want to do the 10-minute one as well, you can.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Damn.
Wow. Out of a possible 14, I got 5.
Yeah. You're still tier 1. You don't really have any abilities that buff that. It happens. All right, Leo, you get into the barn. First of all, the first thing you see is the fact that all of the cattle have been slaughtered. They are arranged into various configurements. In fact, one of the cows looks like it's been rearranged into a rough chair formation. Also, you see a table nearby, and it's kind of a little bit bloodied, handprints on it and stuff that they weren't too clean as they were working on things. But you see a set of blueprints that looks suspiciously like the Roadhouse and a somewhat crumpled, shitty photo of Isha.
Walk up with a mag light. Look at the blueprints.
Yeah.
And Doc, were you with me, or you said you were outside looking at?
I'm with you. I followed Leo in with my
okay.
goggles on, and that's why
I probably would have joined them
All right.
because there's nothing for me to do otherwise.
So you guys are all seeing this then?
Yeah, I'd like be shining the mag light on it, like showing them, like, is that? That looks like the Roadhouse.
I will
we need
also...
to go. We don't have time to fix this. Did you fix the vehicle? Did you fix the Fiat?
I told him we should have just tied it and we should have just left.
I will also give you guys...
He was working on it.
You find some shit stashed there as well, like a couple of like random knickknacks, as well as like a couple of energy drinks.
Love those.
I'll take the energy drinks. I'll even down one right now.
Yeah.
So do I just add energy drink to my...
Well, you can just open the thingy and just take it.
Oh,
Anybody got a green one?
oh, they actually do things.
There's a blue one and a yellow one.
Oh, yellow. Yeah, a yellow one.
Basically, instead of healing potions like we had in Windermere,
Yeah.
I just reflavored them to energy drinks.
Yeah, I got a blue one in my stockpile, but I don't need that one. I need the other one.
I need the other one too.
Yeah, you're not going to find the red ones very often. It's just the way she goes.
Is red? Wait, what is red?
Red would be Might Pool.
Oh yeah, I don't need that. I need yellow.
I definitely need yellow as well.
Well, there's a yellow one in there.
Roll for it.
I grab it.
I mean, if you're both going for it, then yeah, roll off.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. Can I convince him using my skills of social interactions that
well,
I'm desperate for this? I don't like rolling against players.
No, player on player, I make you role play it out.
I'll tell you right now, it won't work because I have inability in social interactions. So it would just be like I wouldn't care.
Just need roll that shit.
Yeah, just need
Straight
roll it.
100s, you know?
Or
Whoever wins, wins.
Or
Or 20s, whatever.
D20s work. To do a D20, whoever rolls highest.
It's pretty good.
Doc is so angry that that Duke killed everybody inside listening to the shotgun blast as he ran out to the truck, that Doc actually pulls out his his handgun and shoots the can.
Wow. It's like, if I can't have it, you can't have it. All right. Yeah, I get that. I like
Mass
that.
petty.
So there's no way I could grab it before that.
So you're both going to grab it. He sees that you're going to go grab it, and I mean, he whips out a gun and just, well, I'm gonna have you shoot because, you're not a marksman or anything, and you're shooting a can.
Not at all.
So I'll have you roll. If you miss, he's gonna get it. That's your roll. Difficulty 4, nah, that's enough to hit the can. So just as you're reaching out to get it, the can just explodes in your, right in front of your hand. Almost shot your hand.
My shotgun's now at your face.
Doc's
What the
cowering.
fuck do you think you're doing?
Doc's
Easy,
cowering.
fellas.
I took a stab wound in there for all this bullshit, and you're gonna take that from me? The fuck
You were about to
doing?
take it from me. What are you talking about?
Look at this fucking hole in my chest.
Look at the hole in me.
Look at my knee. You're overreacting, Duke.
I think Leo's got it the worst, actually, because he used to be a supernatural adventurer till he got a pitchfork to the knee.
I think we all just need to simmer down and relax. Stop shooting everything.
All you had to do was run, and none of us would have needed it.
I'm gonna try to like lower the shotgun slowly with my
Considering
hand.
I took this right away.
All right, which one of you guys took my 3/4 inch socket?
Carson, this isn't the time, okay? Just double check
Actually-
your trunk.
Jack's like, it's me. I got it in my bike. You left it when we were working on it. Hold on, I'll get it for you.
Oh, and for everyone that
Sunday.
fired a weapon during the combat, can you please roll a depletion for your ammos?
I just negatived it because it was already at 6.
Oh, yeah.
So
You
I-
can't not deplete.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
I
damn.
am still going to butt end the shotgun at Doc's head.
All right. That's fair. That's fair. Go ahead and roll a speed. Well, speed or might? Actually, probably be might. Yeah, that'd be more of a might task.
Straight up my task. Yeah, I don't have much else, so. I don't know if that'll.
Doc, you can try to dodge it. I mean, it's not like you're going to be completely unaware.
It's not really going to hurt that much either.
No, I'm
I get
assuming it's going to be
smacked.
like a light weapon. Like it's just quick
Get
rifle butt.
smacked right in the dome.
All right, Doc, you're just going to take 2 to your might.
At a university.
If you ever do something like that again, it won't be that end of the shotgun you get.
I don't understand. Why did you feel like you deserved it over anybody else?
The petty.
I gave you pocket pizza.
You ran like a bitch.
I gave you, pocket pizza.
You don't run from a fight. You fight like a soldier.
Yeah. Do you remember the Breer? Do you remember us fighting like soldiers for 10 minutes and then it just disappeared in front of our face because we didn't know what the fuck we were fighting?
Well, we knew this. We knew this. You could go see the bodies still in the.
I also saw the demons leave headed towards Isha. Now what? Are you happy with yourself? Our one
Actually,
friend
yeah,
in this
kinda.
town is about to get possessed by a demon because you couldn't put the fucking gun down?
No, like I come in just covered in grease. I'm like, no, like, you guys, was that what that donk was? I thought you guys dropped a fucking watermelon in here, but Doc's bleeding. Like that one was like on me, dude. I thought she had an alien implant in her head as well. She had the same little scar right here, and like, I just thought that we were. Yeah, that's my bad. Then she stabbed Duke.
We've got to pay attention to context clues here, boys. They're talking
Man.
about wearing a suit. That was dead giveaway for me. I mean, I've got the Catholic background and all, but you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
y'all
like-
might not understand, but when they say that, they don't need it to get another one.
That might be correct, but like, what are we supposed to do? They're trying to kill us, and these people are already dead. And like, now that the Fiat's fixed, I've had some time to think about it. Jack, that thing you said 10 minutes ago about the other 2 kids in the field.
Yeah, I've been ready to go while you guys have been arguing like fucking women the whole night. Like, let's get the hell out of here.
And when you say suit, all I think about it's a suit, like a suit of clothing, like a 3-piece suit or something.
We
Well,
should
why
get
you-
suits.
All right, dude,
would look
would you
so much cooler in
disagree or
suits.
disagree? One of us is smarter on the topic than the other.
No.
I think you guys should save your pissing match until after we've dealt with the problem at hand.
Oh, I'm sure I could piss better than him.
Yeah, like,
Jesus.
the Fiat's fixed. We
Like
have
that can, like that energy drink can that's pissing on the ground, eh?
we have a new truck. What is it, a Ford Chevy?
Yeah.
I didn't fucking
No, it's Ford
say
Chevy,
he
just a
wanted
Chevy.
I'll be like,
Chevy.
oh yeah,
a
oh yeah,
Ford
and I'll,
Chevy.
can I go grab the
8x8.
other energy drink?
Yeah, assuming he doesn't shoot that one too.
Like, what if Ford did that was so ballsy that they made a new truck called a Chevy, but they misspelled it? Like, come buy the new Ford
Like,
Chevy.
it's like an
With
SH.
an S. Yeah, Chevy.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
bad
but
because I don't even need it, but I want to take that second energy drink.
We definitely like should steal the Ford Chevy and maybe sell it to Spiff. I heard him saying that he wants a Ford Chevy.
And there's other ciphers in there if anyone's got an open cipher slot, of course.
Maybe use the cipher without
There's a
gotta
couple
know.
healing ones. Yeah, you can just use them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. If there's
Like
one
from the
in there that
box?
you just want to use, just fucking give her. That's fine. I'll let you juggle with that. Especially since these are all manifest ciphers, so they're like physical things.
Open it again.
Just double click, should work.
I'll take this curative if no one's got a quarrel with it.
You still have 6 down. Did you use any of your? Man, I shouldn't have healed first.
Oh, the rest? No, I didn't rest yet.
Yeah.
The double click isn't working for me.
Oh, that's weird.
On the box? It's still there.
Yeah, no, I'm clicking it. Fast as humanly possible.
Maybe refresh because it looks like it's working for them. I think.
There it goes. I had to click off.
Oh, click off and then click on again. There you go. Yeah, you should be able to take things from it.
How much do you need there, Curb,
Oh, that one.
for might?
Just 6. 6 out of 12 is what my pool's at.
I was at that too, but I'd used my heals already, I guess.
There's another
Yeah.
one in there, the healing
Healing poultice.
poultice?
It's might or speed. Yeah.
I go with.
Oh, it's
Does
level
anybody
1.
not want that equipment cache?
I have 2 ciphers already.
I mean, I think we could hold 3.
Depends
You
on
My
your
can.
character can only hold 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think you're the
Yeah.
only one that can hold 3.
Me? Really?
Yeah.
Like a special class or some sort of
I
feat
am
or
a
something.
warrior, sir.
I can only carry 2 of these, alright?
Yeah, you've got
Me
like an
punch
upgrade
hard.
for it.
So yeah, Curb, why not grab that curative then? Because you're down 6. Might.
Alright. And just use it instantly because I have 3. Like, I just wouldn't even take it, I'll just use it.
Looks
Yeah,
like the
I
healing
know-
poultice is only a 1, so you get 1 point or whatever.
Is it?
So
Yeah.
Ken, this equipment cache, the user can rummage around and produce from the cipher a desired piece of equipment. So, is that like a creative use, like type cipher?
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
can
Or
do it
do I
at
have to,
once.
like
Just
establish what it is now.
so you don't have to establish it ahead of time. You don't have to establish it till you use it. Well, you could say it's like a duct taped like shoebox. You don't know what's in it. You just like as you like you'd be like, oh wait, what's in this again? Oh, grenade. Good. That's what I need at this very moment. Like,
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the equipment cache.
Okay.
If everybody else is okay with it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Or yeah.
I think most of them are pretty
Looking
full up
creative
anyways.
Ciphers like that.
So I'm down 6 on my speed pool right now. I mean, the healing poultice is only 1, but does anyone care about that one?
Nope.
I think you need the points more than I do, so
So I wanted that energy drink.
Too bad.
like I'm doing pretty good right now. Like I didn't get hit, I didn't really use up much points, so
I'm just gonna use that right away and gain 1.
we are
I-
going after these things or whatever like right now.
I wouldn't mind the sniper module though.
Oh,
Well, like we
I do
don't
have a
really,
rifle.
we don't really know what we're going after. Like I was gonna suggest maybe taking a peek around the house, taking a peek around the barn.
all right. If you're taking the sniper module, I want the flashbang.
I figure the sniper module goes well in the sniper rifle.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Makes sense.
Because I still have that with me.
I thought I was gonna snap it up for for my handgun, put a stupid sniper scope on a fucking high power pistol, but it's probably better used on the sniper.
Yeah, take what you want, and then we can move on.
Yeah, I'm good for the rest.
Nobody wants this resistance to cold and fire. Jack's like, drugs? I'm taking these. Just
If no one's gonna take it, somebody might as well just use it.
Jack's using it right now. Nobody else seems interested. He just takes them both. He like notices some weird powdery shit, some medicine or whatever in the bottom of the box. He's just like, yup.
Let's go.
Just go around sniffing the bottom of the box of things. He's already sniffing it.
You used a knife though, right? The cocaine, the off cocaine knife.
Cuts the pills up with his giant over. It's the knife in his character picture thing. You can't really see it because of the way he's angling, but like it's big. It's
hover over the picture, you can see it.
Well, yeah, you call it a cocaine knife,
bigger.
but unlike most people's, it's like a big fucking Bowie knife or something. Like
yeah.
It's like that Crocodile Dundee knife. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I got this one.
I'm gonna look at the energy drink and be like, oh, this is not a flavor I like. And who needs int stuff right now?
I don't need int stuff right now, but I can take it because I do int stuff.
Doo doo.
I do. Like I'm about to do some int stuff once we're done divvying this up. I want to go check out the house. So
I'll just like throw it at you.
okay.
Not like stupid hard, but like, you know, like the bro throw. Like I throw it, you're just like.
Cool.
All right, so you guys have already checked out the barn for the most part. You want to go check out the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like get your goggles on, Doc.
You didn't grab the.
They're definitely on. I think
I
I've seen
know
everything
it's
I need to
on.
see, though. I just want y'all to know, the more time we waste here, the more of a chance that the demons are going to possess another body.
Oh, was it like
Just
Jack?
because
saying
everybody's
something that-
people possessed already, and we're just gonna have to shoot them when we go in.
Yeah, like
really
Made
just
peace
like,
with that already.
I will let you know that
really
you
just
guys
like the way we handle this.
you guys hear the rumble of thunder as clouds to the east seem to be like as a storm front seem to be collecting to the east.
all right.
It's like doing maintenance on his gun and stuff, counting his bullets.
I may have fucked this one up. So to make it up to the group, I can see tensions are high. We might have just caused an apocalypse. Tomorrow, quesadilla pizza's on me. My treat.
Are you
kinda
also
still
gonna
here
make,
tomorrow.
you're gonna make sure we live to tomorrow as well, huh? And putting ammo in his
We
gun.
love quesadilla pizzas in this group.
I want one
You don't
in
know what a
real
quesadilla
life.
pizza is. Go back to episode 1, watchers.
I want a quesadilla pizza.
Quesadilla pizza in the apocalypse. Hell yeah.
Maybe we should skip the house and just go towards the storm and see. All right, my Fiat's running. Who's riding in the Ford Chevy?
We're sticking with that, huh?
The
Oh,
Ford
yeah,
Chevy. That's what it is now. That's legit.
When I said
Fucking
it,
cannon.
when I said it, I meant it like comma. I didn't remember if it was a Ford or a Chevy, like the Ford Chevy. But I said it just Ford Chevy, so now it's
It's a Ford Chevy.
It's both. Like it started off as one, but then like they had to replace parts of it, and they had like, you know what I mean, the other brand.
But
So it's
It kind of makes me
a
wonder.
Franken truck.
You're pronouncing it Ford Chevy, but is it like a Chevy with an SH by Ford, or is it a Ford with an FJ at the beginning by Chevy?
Fjord.
Well, he
Ford Chevy.
wouldn't pronounce it
That's
properly.
when
He
a
would
writer
pronounce-
puts the pen down and leaves it to the reader's imagination. You
All right,
don't
there-
explain that part.
Ford Chevy.
Can we take a 5?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Let's take a quick 5, and then we'll deal with consequences. We'll be right back.
Sounds great.
kill everything.
No, the sleepy time I think came in clutch there because she was the main one. She was a little bit tougher than the kid, and she was like the main one dealing damage and shit.
Yeah, she had somebody for like 6, didn't she? Like,
Yeah. The kid did too, but the kid had like less health and shit.
Get me for 6.
So doing the sleep thing on her was actually the best thing you could have done.
Yeah. I was using effort because they were being very difficult, and they doing 6 damage in the one hit like put me to 2 of 8, and I'm like, oh, I can't take another one, or I'm already bad.
Well, they're level
impaired?
5 creatures.
I would have been impaired, yeah, pretty quick. So yeah, used my effort. I was down to like 6. Yeah, I was down to 6 of 14, and then I did 2 heals, and now and I used the poultice now, so I'm 9 of 14 on speed.
It was a solid
5 of 8 on
conflict.
might.
14 fucking speed.
Yeah, but I have 8 and 8 in might and intellect. I'm all speed though. Everything I have is speed. Danger sense. Luckily, I have edge 1 because. Like, my abilities all use 1 speed, so it's great. But all the shooting is speed. Shooting.
Lily was watching, and she loves that Adam has the Pizza Planet thing so fucking much.
Yes. It's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Shit.
Devoted. Extreme devotion right there.
Yeah, and then I do shit like misunderstand with the main NPC. I thought somebody was gonna stop me, or I thought I didn't think she was just gonna stab him.
Well, you somehow through the role play convinced her you were another demon.
Yeah, I thought that was more of a private moment. We were all having tea. We walked in. You were having you know what I mean? It was just you two talking.
I knew with how vague that conversation was, Ted was just smiling on the inside. Just toying with us.
He fell for the trap.
Yeah, and you said I thought that she was one of me.
And I'm the one who suffered.
Y'all just wait till I show up next Sunday with my reverse infrared goggles on. I'm gonna get my 2 XP.
Yeah, my original plan was I was gonna have them slowly lead you around the farm, wasting as much time as possible. But you convinced her, being oh, I'm one of you. We can we don't have to deal with this shit. And she's like, all right, let's go. So.
She just fucking stabs Duke.
You just stabs Duke.
That was great.
With peach pie all over the knife.
This is why I don't have concrete plans in my games. I have a rough idea of what I want to do, but I never know if you guys are going to change that. So
awesome.
Just gonna wait for Plat to come out.
Pie sucks. Bam.
Plat.
Fuck him.
He's chopping the tree down. He's drying out the weed.
Are we really stealing another vehicle? They're do we really need to take the Ford Chevy?
Even just for a bit. I think it's the apocalypse right now. But if for some reason tomorrow is normal, Spiff will buy that off of us.
Doc is definitely driving it.
Okay, that's cool.
So Doc's
I'm
driving
definitely
the Ford
not
Chevy.
in that vehicle.
I feel like Leo's probably riding with Doc.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah? Okay. So yeah, we got Carson and Duke in one, Doc and Leo in another, and Jack on his bike.
Yeah. Doc is 2 seconds away from the business end of a shotgun, so
That should be back fairly soon, hopefully. It usually takes him about 15 minutes to have a 5-minute break, so.
On the first time.
Why do you antagonize the crazy guy?
I like how the first time Doc used his gun was on a can of soda.
That's the only time you fired it, isn't it?
Probably never use it again. Like, first instinct is to cower.
Unless there's more energy drinks to wrestle over. You should every loot chest just put one energy drink in there.
Adam, did you get that one, by the way? Energy, the blue one?
No, the item pile was not there anymore by the time we decided that.
Well, yeah, there was one blue one left.
Oh, the blue one is just it was 8 points to your intellect pool. Did you? Yeah, you wanted that on you?
Yes, please.
Okay, Carson.
There's a plat.
Yeah, it looks like you have great escape and tissue regeneration, so you'll have to either use it right away or.
Oh, it is the.
Oh,
potion
nope, sorry,
Cypher?
sorry, I forgot. They're the artifacts. That's an artifact. You're fine.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you've got 2 of them now. You got a 7 and an 8.
Oh, cool.
Plat's back. It looks like you already had one. Yeah, you had a few.
Yeah, sorry it took so long. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, so you guys, you're standing. You've got the Fiat's running, although it sounds pretty terrible. Like there's like the belt's loose. There's like weird squealing because of it. There's extra like smoke coming out of the back, but it's running. Yeah, the Ford Chevy runs. It's not great. You don't think it'll have the most oomph behind it, but it does work. And then of course Jack's motorcycle is probably the best of the vehicles right now. So. What are you guys doing? You see the storm clouds to the east, threatening some sort of inclement weather.
I'll start like a group call.
I was about to say the same thing. Doc calls Carson from the driver's seat of the Ford Chevy and puts it on speakerphone and throws the phone up on the dash to where like we can hear
Nice.
Collectively. And Doc's like, yeah,
Stand
this
on
is
his
Doc
motorcycle.
driving the Ford Chevy. I think we need to head back to the roadhouse. I saw the demons headed east, and I'm worried about Isha the most, but if they don't go there, at least we know our friend's safe, and then we can investigate further. Over. Is that how this works?
Okay, well, like, do you have your goggles on now?
I can't do that and drive. You want me to hand them over to Leo? Like, Leo
Yeah.
might have some fun.
Yeah, like, and try to see, like, if the storm looks, like, demon-y, I guess.
I'll look at the storm first before I take the goggles and hand them to Leo. Like, does the storm look any kind of crazy through
The storm
goggles?
does actually kind of look a little weird through the goggles. It does seem to be like, because yours is almost like the reverse or whatever. It does have some strangeness to it. You're not quite sure what that means or what it is, but it doesn't look like it should, like with a normal storm cloud.
And it is east, correct? Like the same
is-
way the demons were flying?
It is east, yes.
Okay. Doc pulls off the goggles and he's like, yeah, Carson, the shit is crazy, over. And he hands Leo the like he's talking to his cell phone speakerphone like it's a CB radio. I don't know why.
He grabs the goggles,
over to Leo.
takes a look. Oh, it does look a little demony. Whatever that means.
All right, like, let's get to the storm, face it head on, and, like, if there's no immediate threat, you can check on Isha, but I'm gonna go check on my grandma.
I think that's a good idea. I think we'll check on Isha. You take care of Grandma. You'll definitely probably get to your grandma and Isha before me because this truck is like, it feels like it's got a 35-mile-an-hour governor on it.
The Fiat ain't doing too hot right now either.
So when you guys get to about where the highway is, you see that the storm clouds are close, but still to the east of you. You're guessing, and it's weird, the storm clouds aren't that large and seem to be kind of centralized to where the roadhouse would be.
Oh. Well. Shit. Looks like we're going to the roadhouse.
I definitely think Roadhouse is number one. I'm hanging up and I'll see you when we get there, over. And Doc hangs the phone up and he looks over at Leo and he's like, can you put the goggles in my pack, please?
He's like
I
just
need
still
to-
looking around, like just yeah. Sorry.
Yep, it's definitely there. Leo, please, just in the pack.
He puts them notes in back.
Gently.
Sorry.
Careful,
And
careful.
then Doc looks at Leo and he's like, look, man, don't tell anybody, but feel bad for shooting an energy drink, but it's just sometimes I feel like nobody listens to me. Like, I don't care if I'm right or wrong, but I just wish like everybody would listen to me sometimes because like I know I'm a bitch, but like sometimes I know what I'm talking about, you know? Like, I don't get it.
Carson call you that? He calls me a bitch all the time too.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it in his phone. Like, he scrolled down to my name one time and he's like Doc, aka the bitch, in his phone. So I was like, I knew, like, at that moment, he just thought less of me.
Oh, he calls everyone a bitch. Don't worry. You know, and I think what happened with Duke is just a little rough around the edges. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he
Duke
was
is
thirsty.
like I knew Duke would reach for that thing. Like, Duke reaches for anytime we get food out, his hand's the first one there. Like, I knew that's him. Like, it wasn't against him or anything. I was just frustrated. Like, I really need to apologize to him. Like, maybe, like, you know, get him something.
Get him an energy drink.
Yeah, maybe
we'll stop.
Maybe an energy drink will work.
We'll get a case of energy drinks so we're not fighting over it. You know.
Yeah, I'll do like. Can you like order some off of Amazon and like have them shipped to the Roadhouse and like I'll just put like. You know, the gift receipt, like just put, I'm sorry, Duke, for me on there. And then like in 2 days, hopefully, like we'll still be there and he can have them.
Oh yeah, maybe they'll deliver through Demon Storms. Amazon's pretty reliable, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
1 day delivery.
Yeah. So yeah, we're headed to the Roadhouse, just having that little conversation back and forth.
Yeah. See, you guys get to the Roadhouse. Jack is going to pull up first, obviously, with the rest of you sort of pulling up like shortly afterwards, sort of trailing behind him. Jack, you pull up and it's unpleasant for you, Jack. Because as you pull up to the Roadhouse, it begins to rain a little bit. It is. Oh no. It is lightning. Thunder is starting to happen with greater and greater intensity. Thankfully, you don't have seizure problems, hopefully. But it begins to rain. And do you wear a helmet?
Yeah, we established he's got the helmet with the mic thing in it, right?
Oh,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
Can be
So
for the calls.
it starts to rain, and you go to clear your helmet, and what you're trying to clear is smearing
It
more than it's
smears.
clearing, and everything looks red.
Well, I guess he can like kind of flip the visor up on it to kind of like make like a, you know what I mean, like a hat, like a you know, a little bit of wind. It's probably not good visibility based on how much shit is coming, but at least he isn't looking through smeared crap and he's at his destination.
Little thing that some motorcycle helmets have or you can buy are these like clear stack of sheets that stick on, and then when you get dirt or like blood or whatever on it, you can just yank one of the sheets off.
Really? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of like dirt bike racers have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, so you can just like, boom,
probably
I'm
just
clear
rip them
now.
off as you're going, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you guys pull up. The whole there's a slight tremor in the ground. You can feel almost like a very like low scale like earthquake happening. And as you pull up, there's a singed mark that you pass over, like a line, or at least you think it's a line at first, till you realize it is a circle all the way around the Roadhouse. You pull up, you see the front doors of the Roadhouse are wide open. All of the lights and so whatnot are still on, although one of the front windows is also broken as well.
Jack tries to break up the circle somehow, like just like a small portion of it near him. Even if it doesn't do anything, just, you know.
As you like ride past it, like up the drive to the Roadhouse, you just like pull out your knife or something and sort of like reach down to like scrape it up. It doesn't look like it has any effect because it's already been burnt. It's already been used, but it like there's a gap in it now, if that means anything. You're not
It'll
entirely
make
sure.
Jack feel better.
Yeah, there you go.
He's like, vandalize their stuff, mayhaps that weakens it. He doesn't know. So
you pull up, all of you, to the Roadhouse. I'm assuming you guys are sort of like rushing inside at this point, and what you see are a couple of things. Cash is slumped in the corner, unconscious. Jake is unconscious, like half over the bar, sort of straddled there. You don't see Kate anywhere. The dog is in the corner, just like barking furiously, but he's not doing anything. And you see Isha draped over the one table, two teenage boys with blackened eyes, one on either side of her. She's opened up like she's a science experiment, and there does not seem to be any life in those eyes.
Jack shoots his gun
All right.
at them. Yeah, he shoots his gun.
I'm going to give you that one action, and then we're going to get into a thing here, a quick one.
Okay.
Isha, no.
Like 80s, like
mad.
drop to your knees, like Rah! Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. +1 damage. You damage like so. This stressed demon here. I didn't have a picture for the teenage boys. I actually forgot to make it. This stressed demon here. You just blow him away. He's just done.
Oh, nice.
Just like ragdolls onto the table. You hear the other demon looks at you, and he's like, "Ugh, fuck." And the demon you blew away, like black smoke billows out of his face and just like smashes out of a window.
Don't kill the fucking other one. Grab him. Fucking jump on his head, dude. I guess I'll run over and I will try to just like fucking football tackle him.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna deal with this without initiative for the most part. Yeah, Carson, you're just gonna go over. Just roll a might for me, please, for the moment.
I might.
Because you want to football tackle him.
It's true.
Oh shit! Woo! Major
Welcome,
effect.
Cosmic Adventurer.
What do you have an idea?
Your ass whooping is free of charge today.
Yeah, do you have an idea for a major effect?
Oh fuck! Anybody?
Yeah, I've got one.
Other
if you
than
want
tackling
one.
them even better. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, you tackle him down, and you hear this crunch against the stool as you tackle him down. It doesn't kill him, but you think you might have like snapped like part of his neck or something to the point where he's paralyzed.
Neck down.
So he's not dead, and he's still stuck in the body, but now he's like full quadriplegic. Doc's like, I've got a toy.
Well, they had a toy, now we have a toy.
Stop resisting, fucking Lee. Pass me your pepper spray. Pass me your pepper spray, Lee.
Reach for my belt. I'm like, oh, I don't got it, man.
With this, however, something happens. The whole ground begins to shake and shudder. Things start falling off of shelves and you guys like sort of like maybe peek outside, a quick one out of the window as a crack shivers the air so loud you feel it like a punch. Half the windows actually crack or shatter as an enormous alien moon of some kind spills from a hole poked in reality through the sky. Entangled with strands of shredded reality itself, the irregular moon's face is a leering red, etched with concentric lines of jagged light. Slagged stone, broken glass, bits of metal, and much stranger material initially rains down in the wake of the moon's appearance, patterning the ground like a squall before it begins to reverse. A crack happens around the roadhouse as the entire thing, vehicles, ground, and all, begin to be pulled and raised into the sky, being pulled towards the plane breaker. And this is where we're going to leave it for this session.
Jeez.
Jack looks at the moon.
Baby.
We have to kill the moon.
The roadhouse is being abducted. First my BMW, then and my dog. Now the fucking roadhouse.
This doesn't look good.
Excellent. We have made it. The
And Jack's
prologue is
going to
over.
have to kill
Chapter
the demon
1
that we have
begins.
paralyzed.
Yeah, now you guys are actually going to get into the actual like main storyline. This was like the intro. But yes, that the roadhouse, so you get to keep the roadhouse, you get to keep your vehicles and like basically all of your stuff, but it is getting sucked to the plane breaker, and this is where we begin the real campaign of starting to fuck around with realities and going places.
Sliders.
Sliders.
And we got a Ford Chevy.
Yeah, you got a third
Ford
vehicle
Chevy.
now. You got the Fiat, you got the Oldsmobile with a 50 cal weapon mount, and you have a Ford Chevy. So,
The Ford Chevy.
but that is your intro to Path of the Planebreaker, sort of / The Strange. I've actually shooken up a little bit how I want to do this as we go from reality, because I figured it's a bit of a pain in the arse to make multiple versions of your character or to swap out the focus or stuff like that. So we are I'll discuss over the course of the week how this is going to work. I simplified it, made it a little bit easier. Not that you've got this right away, but we'll get there. I've made it a lot easier, a lot streamlined, just so that's not tedious or anything. But you guys are about to open up a world of character options and possibilities for basically anything at this point, as we about to go to a new place, and I will quickly show you where you are going to be landing. I should have like preloaded ahead of time. So
One thing, when we're getting abducted though, like when the whole thing's going up, I know one thing I was gonna say was like, I don't think I'm making that appointment.
I was sitting there going, I don't think we're gonna be here in time for the energy drinks to show up.
yeah,
The Amazon energy drinks.
you're
They're
like
fast, but they're not that fast.
your Amazon order just finished processing as you suddenly are sucked off of the planet. You're like, oh fuck. But yeah, so your party marker is actually about here.
How come I can't move the map at all?
I don't know. That's
I can't
weird.
move it around.
Should be able to. I don't have like mods that fix it.
I can't. Like I can't do anything.
Dude, I am so stoked for this.
No, I can zoom in and out with my scroll wheel, and that's it.
It's right. You gotta hold right click to.
Yeah, I can.
No?
Well, it's
I would
not so
just
important
refresh.
this time. It's just a refresh situation, or you're on the wrong tool or something. But
That's
yeah,
really cool though.
so this seems to be, you're on this moon, and it seems to be an endless sea with tiny like islands of garbage and debris from various realities, with these crisscross paths running like veins along this moon, all leading to a single walled something or other, which doesn't actually have a front gate, but it does have a hole in it that you can enter. And yeah, that's this is where we're going. This is where you are.
Whispers in the Weird officially begins.
Yeah. So the you guys are actually separated from the roadhouse and your vehicles and everything. You're sort of sucked out as this whole like not in Kansas anymore situation happens, and you guys are dropped separately, whereas the roadhouse, you see, somehow lands within this walled city.
Okay.
Cool.
Fair enough.
And that's where we is. That's where we is. So I figured, I know it's a few minutes early, but I don't like this. This is going to be a thing. This next step, and I would like BHG to hopefully be here for the next part.
Yeah.
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 But you have officially been abducted by an alien moon, making Carson feel very vindicated at this point.
Yeah. I fucking told you.
There's a lot of vindication this episode, right? Like Doc finally saw his first ghost. Carson finally sees his first abduction.
Oh, I've seen an abduction before when it happened to me.
Yeah. Well,
The second
other
abduction,
people,
yeah.
other people that are abducted with you.
The second time he's been abducted.
This is not Duke's first abduction scene. Like,
Very, very curious to see how our characters react to this wild shit.
Yeah.
Next episode.
last one was this wingman.
So, for anyone watching this now or in the future or anything like that, there will be links for the peoples and stuff in the description below. Feel free to check them out. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff if you like any of the things that I do. If you want to throw a couple of bucks for this Canuck for some brewskis, just some brewskis during game, I would appreciate it. If not, no worries. No biggie. It's all good. And as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and have a good one, eh?